Yes, sir. I'm trying to make sure everything is working right because this is the first time that I'm monetized, so I don't know. I'm trying to make sure like super chat and all that shit is there. What's happening, Aiden? What's happening, Ken? What's happening, Reggie? I'm gonna flip this on just to make sure that everything looks right. You guys can see the screen. Everything's good, right? You can see everything. See me? What's up? Happening? What's happening, King? What's happening, Aiden? Ken, Reggie, Jay? What's going on, guys? Can you see the screen all right? Can you let me know? Can you hear me all right? See the screen? See me? What's happening? Can everybody confirm? Can you see me? Can you see the screen? Can you hear me? Yes? Cool? Hell yeah, okay. So, I don't know. This is the first time I've done a video since I'm monetized. I don't know if the super chats work. If you want something urgently, like you want something checked immediately, you can try to do a super chat and see if it works. I don't know if it's there or not. If it's not, or what the fuck ever, I guess. But we're going to try to cover literally every super chat. Isn't there, though? How fucking lame, dude. It might be because I'm on Streamlabs indirectly through YouTube. What's happening, Mark? I'm so dizzy. Oh my god, dude. Plenty of people. What's happening, everybody? Gonna make some money tonight on this slate. We're gonna come up with some good plays. We're gonna give some money out. It's Christmas. Shit. So I've kind of got this idea of how we're gonna do the giveaway tonight, how we're gonna structure it, but it'll kind of be on the fly. Plan is we're gonna talk about some changes and some things that are going to be happening, some promos that we got going on at Thrive, some good shit we got going on at Thrive, jump into some plays, then we'll do the giveaway. I'll answer questions then, and hopefully we'll cover just about every single relevant person on the slate. Hell yeah. That's what's up, Jamil the King. That's what's up, bro. And the picks, I don't know if like who here is in Patreon, who's not, who sees what on YouTube. Full disclosure, the picks that come out on YouTube are early in the day so that people can see them and they get views. They're not, by that time of the day, I can't do full research. So it's like those picks are just more leans and just kind of first look type things. What you're going to get tonight is my whole process, how I research from start to finish on a player and what gets me to my decisions. Then you can learn how to do this on your own. That is the whole goal of this, guys. I want you guys to be able to do what I do on your own so you feel comfortable saying, nah, bro's picks don't look right to me. I know what looks right tonight to me instead, and be sure of it and be sure of yourself. You know, like one of the people who actually donated to the stream to give some money away, Mark, at Kid Dreams in the Discord, good fucking man, and he said basically, you know, I've inspired him to get some confidence, and this man has been on a run like I've not seen in a long time. So congrats to you, brother. What's happening, Denny? What's happening, Chris, Jamil, Mark? Man, there's so many people. Love everybody. Cole. And what is good, everybody? So, all right, let's break down what's happening over at Thrive, what's changing, what's staying the same. All right, everyone who is in the Patreon through Thrive has free Patreon until the end of the year. On January 1st, solely because of Patreon's fees are 14%. So basically, when you guys do like a $40 sign up, I see $28 of it after the Patreon fee, and then after the fee for the money processing and sending it to me, I like literally see $28. So I'm bumping the prices, but everybody who has already in is grandfathered. You get in, the price you get in, you stay at forever until you cancel. So like if you were an early supporter, you're never going to pay more. You're never going to pay more. I would never ask you to pay more. So if you want to get in and you're in the Thrive promo, I would advise doing it like on the 30th or the 31st so you can seamlessly transition into the new chat in January and seamlessly transition into the picks in January without any days off, without getting a price bump on you. So that would just be my honest opinion. I just want to let you guys know in advance. So that's that. At Thrive, we got some awesome stuff happening. So people who have not yet signed up to Thrive, we're done with the Patreon promo for right now. So the new promotion is this. You go over to Thrive, you sign up with my promo code, capital letters PG. You're going to make a deposit of $20. Once you do that, you hit me up on the Discord and let me know. Once it's verified, I will pay your $20 back to you. It has to be $20, no less, but I will pay your $20 back to you, so it is 100% risk-free. Your money will also get doubled because you get 100% match up to 100. So if you deposit minimum $20, you'll get $40 on Thrive for free to bet with, okay? So there's that, and as well as getting the $20 back, you will get all of my Patreon plays for that day that you got signed up and verified. So you'll have $40 to bet with for free and my plays for that day. So that's what the promo is going to be for the next 30 days, and at that point, we're going to reevaluate and go from there. So keep signing up. There's still tons of value to be had. Like I said, it's $40 for free to play with. You're getting picks for a day. People who have already signed up, here's what's going on for us existing customers, all right? What's happening, Terry? What's happening, Denim Bangs? What's happening, Yusuf? Love everybody. Bernard, Jamil, Denny, Chris, Mark. I'm so dizzy. Man, I'm glad everyone is here. We're gonna go in this. We're gonna get this whole slate dug in depth. I bought some new tools, so we're gonna use the new tools and we're gonna see what we can get with them. See how they work. But okay, the users who are already on Thrive, who have already signed up with my code, who have already been over there. Here's what's going on for you guys. For existing users, any deposit you make, I believe it is, I'll double check this in the morning. I believe it is between now and January 1st. There's a 15% bonus on your deposit. So if you deposit 100, you get 15 for free, and this is up to $10,000. So you can deposit 10,000, you will get 1,500 for free. I don't know how many people we have that roll like that in here, if any, but it is on the table to get $1,500 for free if you want it. Also, people who have signed up for Thrive with my promo already, or people who do sign up with my promo and deposit the $20 between now and this coming Monday, so you have like 3-4 days, we'll get in a drawing. We're going to do the drawing on next Saturday. We're going to do a live stream again Saturday. We're going to do the drawing, and the drawing is going to be for a jersey of your choice. It is supplied by Thrive, so it is for the people who have signed up or who are going to go over and sign up and deposit the $20. You're going to get your $20 doubled if you only deposit 20. You're going to get your money back. You're going to get Patreon plays for that day, and you're going to get thrown into a raffle for a free jersey of your choice. And it's not going to be some crap quality jersey. It's going to be a nice jersey. So there's that. This coming Saturday for existing users, if you deposit if you play $100 on Saturday, you will get one ticket to the $20 entry contest on the contest lobby side of it. If you spend $250 total on Saturday, you will get 5 $20 tickets. And if you spend $500 on Thrive, you will get 7 $20 entry tickets to this contest. And I believe the top payout for the contest is $100K. I have to look for sure, but I believe he said it was $100K. So again, a couple unknowns that I will verify and get the full details, but there are some awesome promos coming up. There's going to be some slash props tonight on Trevor Lawrence. there's going to be a refer a friend program, guys. So those of you who are already at Thrive, this is for you to make money, okay? So this has nothing to do with me. I don't make shit for this. This is just for you guys. So if you sign up a friend, you will have some kind of user code on your site, on your thing. I'm not sure. I'll look into it more in detail if it's something that's not obvious. And there's probably a refer a friend button. You refer a friend, you will get a free ticket to the $25 NBA or NFL contest in the contest lobby, which is like the DFS side of it. So you're getting a free $25 ticket, which normally is a $10K top prize. So if you sign up a buddy, and they deposit any money, that's that. So, that's the Thrive promos we got going on right now. So there will be more in the future, but right now the big ones are, deposit the 20, you get that doubled up to $100. You get that money sent right back to you. So it is risk-free, $40. You will get my Patreon picks that day. You get thrown in a raffle for a jersey of your choice if you win. Also, we're giving away money tonight either way. So let's get on. We're going to get on with the slate. Check it out. What's up, Escott? What's up, Mitchell? What's up, Jay? Let's take a look at this slate, guys. There's some weird shit going on with the people out and stuff now. So I made some, here's what I did earlier. Very minimal research. So I took the key players I like, I two-manned them. I took them and I comboed them 3-man, and I took them and I took all 4 of them and I made a 4-man combo. So I did Bradley Beal points before the bump. I still like it after the bump. We'll talk about it though. With Devin Vassell points. I did Bradley Beal with CJ McCollum points. I did Bradley Beal with Lauri Markkanen points. Then I did Bradley Beal with Devin Vassell and CJ McCollum. Then I did Bradley Beal with Devin Vassell and Lauri Markkanen. So I have all the combinations except for Bradley Beal, Markkanen, and CJ, but I'm using Devin Vassell as one of my core players, so he's going to be in every lineup. Bradley Beal and Devin Vassell are my core today. We'll get into why. And then I did a 4-man of Beal, Vassell, McCollum, and Lauri. So that is where I'm at. I don't know where you guys are at, but we're going to get into this. So let's just start with the first game, I guess, and we'll dig into the plays on both sites. So we will go through basically all of the research that... Sorry, 1 second, guys. Boomer, stop it. No licking. Do you want your cone? Stop it. Stop it. Ugh, my dog has been sick, and now he's licking his paws nonstop because I'm not giving him attention. All right, so we will hop into, let me let everyone know this is live. Sorry, guys. Everyone should already know, but I'm going to just grab the link real quick, and then we will get, oh my God, fuck off. What am I doing right now, guys? YouTube. Oh, yeah. Please have a drink with me, have a smoke with me. It is Christmas after all. What would life be totally sober, right? What would life be totally sober, right? What would life be totally... Get out of here. All right. Drop this link right quick. And then we will get on with the slate. Oh my God, everyone get off my balls. Too many people. Oh. Alright. Herb Jones is a big old under for me today. I don't play under, so it's generally a stay away, but I did actually take him under on Thrive. That you bring him up on Thrive, here's what I did, just because there wasn't much great. I took Devin Vassell over, took Kyle Kuzma PRA over, Bradley Beal PRA over, don't love it. Took Herb Jones points under, Vassell points over, and Conley points rebounds under. So Trey Murphy, I have not looked into in detail. We will certainly get to him, and we are going to get to everybody, pretty much everybody on the slate that has any relevance whatsoever. So let's see what we've got for lineups. Also, I moved over $250 in Bitcoin to my gambling site. I did take an under. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I moved $250 over to my gambling site. I'm trying to make 2 money line bets tonight on the Spurs game and the Jazz game. All right, so I want to see where you guys stand. We're not going to bet spreads. We're just going to straight eat the money line. We're going to eat the juice if we take the favorite. I'm cool with doing that. It's about a minus 125 if you pick them together with the juice on both favorites, but with no Zion. Yeah, maybe I'd consider a Spurs spread, maybe. So talk me into it. Personally, I like the Spurs spread with Zion out, but there's a potential that they just get beaten the hell up, and it's like a 40-point game by third quarter. So that's a little scary. I do like the Jazz at home too. I'm going to take the money line and just eat that. The spread is 7-5. I can get it down to, I think, 6-5. If someone can tell me why I should take it at 6.5 and really talk me into it, I will, but I'm going to bet all of it at once, and I'm going to bet it on just those 2 games, whether it's the spread or the money line. I prefer the money lines, and I prefer to eat the juice just because I normally don't bet $250 at once. I normally bet like $5, $10 at once. So Jazz Pellies, that was the initial lean, but then Zion was out. And it's like, is there a chance that the Spurs upset? We'll look into record. I just want to know where there's 75 you guys here. Where do you guys stand? Do we like both the favorites, the Jazz and the Pelicans? Both spreads can be covered. I think so too. To be honest, but I don't know if I want to put $250 on both spreads. That scares me a little bit. I do like the Jazz money line and the Spurs spread, or do you think the Pelicans spread can be covered? X, do you think you're talking Pelly spread, or are you talking the Spurs side of the spread? What was my first gut feeling? This was before Zion was out. Was take the both favorites, eat the chalk, eat the juice, and just take it. And literally it was 30 seconds before I pressed the enter button, somebody down the VIP saved my ass and said Zion out. So whoever it was, whoo, that could have been close. Jazz at home, cool. Is it safe to take the spread? Let's take a look. We'll bring the site up, okay? We will bring the site up. All right. So here is the site. So I did make a small bet earlier on Jazz money line, and then I took the over in both games because I wasn't sure on the other game. But now that Zion's out, I'm not sure if they score less in New Orleans or if that's picked up by somebody else. Pelicans have more to play for. It's so early in the season. So Jazz at home is a lock. Okay, I can get the Jazz down to 5. So I'd need to sit. I might as well take it at the -5 for the -143 money. If I can get a 6-point win, or do I just take the money line at -240? I think that's not terrible value for Jazz money line. What's happening, Joker? What's happening, Aerolism? PBS TJ Lickman D Black Escott. What's happening, Yummy Muffins? Zion's out, but Keldon J is also out. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's take a look. First things first here. Let's take a look at who's playing. Let's take a look at the spreads currently. We'll come back to that. I do want to do that, and I also do need to make the Patreon's final write-up of final plays by 7 p.m., 1 hour before game time, so we have till 7 to jointly, we're going to give out the Patreon together tonight, guys. We are going to figure out the best goddamn plays on the slate, and we're going to sweep this bitch. It's happened literally every time we've done a live stream. I don't see why it wouldn't happen tonight. I got to learn more about betting spreads. That's still good money, though, man. That's still good. All right, so who is playing tonight? Let's see. So we've got out Keldon Johnson and a no-namer. We've got Brandon Ingram, of course, out, a no-namer. And we have Zion out. We have Larry Nance, a game-time decision. Someone asked, does he really matter earlier? I do think he does actually make a big difference for Valančiūnas and for Najee. So let's take a look. He says it's questionable to play. I suck at mixing and matching too. That's why, well, we can talk strategy too, but basically long and short of it, play two-mans. That is what covers your cost basis. Then you don't have to mix and match. You just cover all the bases with your two-mans. The money you win, you use for the four-mans and six-mans. And if you lose them, hey, you broke even on the night, worst case, because you hit your two-mans, you know? So you play both. You got to include the two-mans in your nightly money. You know, that's what keeps your bankroll alive, you know? You're not going to consistently win six-mans over and over and over and over and over, you know? So, okay, Larry's out. Or, no, I'm sorry, Larry's game time decision. All right, so we will take a look at, start from the beginning. Let's start with Trey Jones. Okay, so Trey Jones. I looked a little bit at the slate earlier, like I said, pretty minimum. Yes, sir, guys. Drink up, roll up, smoke up. It is that time. You know it. All right. So we'll scroll through everything. The last five doesn't mean shit, but I want to know how consistent a player has been. Whether it's all red but consistent reds, or all green but consistent greens. As long as it's consistent, that's what I want to see. Okay. So Trey's rebounds have been consistent. His threes have not been, but that is a play we're going to talk about tonight. I'm on that tonight. I was on that earlier. We're going to look into it a little more. His PRA looks good. So we'll consider his PRA, his fantasy score, which is essentially the same thing. Just got to figure in blocks and steals versus turnover ratio, and which is going to be stronger in each individual player when you're looking at fantasy lines. All right, so let's take a look at his rebounds. That's a really interesting one. I've not really looked into that, but that looks pretty good. So, again, two of the performances were against Miami. He actually had his one game he missed in Miami. He got there against Cleveland even. So that says a lot. Let's take a look at what Murphy looks good. Rebounds and Vassell. Beal. Yes, Beal we'll talk about, but yes, that's an over. So let's look at the rebound. So here's the new fun tool I bought. It's the full version of PropStock Cash. I was playing with the limited version forever, and it was bullshit. This is what's up. So let's look at the line first. First thing is first. This is always my first step of research, getting like a first look and just taking a look at the Vegas lines, whose lines look strong, and then I'll look deeper into that matchup and then their past and then the stats over this year. So let's get to Trey. So Trey Jones, over 3.5 rebounds, plus 108 to the over. That's something I probably wouldn't even look at tonight for an over, even despite him hitting it basically 5 of 5 in the last 5. I'm not sure I would even consider it. We'll look into it, though, just because it's been getting there just to prove a point. So he's been bumped. Look at this is Trey Murphy. That's a lie. Sorry, guys. Was I even looking at the right person to start with? Yes, I was. Okay. So all of his lines are juiced to the under. They took his threes away. They took his assist away. We can check them out on DraftKings. We don't need to. We can, though. So let's take a look at. Yeah, save your questions for a minute, guys. We'll get to all those closer to like 6. We're gonna just try to run through a few people first and just get through some of the obvious ones that are big yeses or big nos. So we were looking at Trey Jones minus 105, same thing on points. His rebounds over here. Let's double check. Plus 105, same thing. His assist over here, we didn't have a line at Pinnacle, but his assist line over here, minus 105 to the over, no good. And his threes is what I was interested in earlier today. It is not up on DK anymore. That's really interesting. His PRA doesn't look great either at 23.5. That was one of the other plays that I was willing to look at. But so Trey Jones is just going to be a no for me. We're going to skip that. The Spurs, there's a couple of Spurs that do interest me though because of the injuries on the other side. So we got to talk about the Spurs. So we're gonna look at this Devin Vassell. He's probably my favorite play today on the Spurs. So we're gonna look at his points prop, but let's take a look at everything and see what's going on. So they got him at 21.5 points still. Let's take a look at all of his things. So he has been pretty steady in the 16 to 20 some point range. No go. Fantasy scores, that doesn't surprise me. It's been somewhat consistent as well. The 3-pointers have been all over the place kind of, but been hitting. When he's been hitting, they've definitely been hitting. But I like his points. So let's take a look at his points today. Let's look at the Vegas line first again. So we'll go to Devin Vassell. Hopefully he does have a lineup. It's going to make it really difficult. If they don't have lines up right now, it's going to piss me off. So Devin Vassell, of course, his points line is down. So let's go and check it out over here as a backup. I don't trust the lines nearly as much. Oh, no football talk. We have banned Monday, Thursday footballs. It is so bad, the games on Monday, Thursday, that we have just said absolutely not anymore. Player points, Devin Vassell. Minus 115 to both sides is what they're saying. So even money is what they're calling it at DraftKings, all right? So I love me some football too, but not this season, Bill. Okay, so Devin Vassell, they're giving even money on. So here's why I like Vassell, though. So let's look at Devin Vassell. You're going to look at his position. You've got him as your small forward. Let's take a look at small forward versus the Pels and see what the matchup looks like over the last 7 for points. Pretty sure it's about middle of the road. Okay, it's about top 15. 21 points a game almost over the last 7. That's what we need out of them. Over the full season, they've been giving up 23.83, top 5 in the league. So they have an off game, no Zion, it's backups. Maybe it's towards the higher end of this, right? That might make some sense. So we're going to take a look at Vassell a little deeper. Let's see what has Devin Vassell done in the past, guys, against New Orleans. Devin Vassell game log versus New Orleans Pelicans. This is StatMuse. So, Devin Vassell, his last 2 games in 2022, the most 2 recent, he has put up 25 and 26. His other 2022 game, which was on the early side of the 21-22 season, so two years ago, he had 18 and 14. So pretty irrelevant a couple years ago, but the last 2 games, he's gotten there. He is probably their number 1 shooter right now, along with Keldon Johnson. So I'm thank you. What's up, man? What's up, Billy? What's up, Throwbacks? What's up, Bernard? What's up, Escott, Human, Plague Runner, D Black? Happy to see everyone. Thank you guys for all showing up, guys. Dennis family, I appreciate all of you being here. So first play we're liking tonight's Devin Vassell. If you're just getting here, he's hit it in the last couple of games. The line is pretty much even according to DraftKings. It was bumped towards the over on Pinnacle, but there is no line currently. The matchup was middle of the road over the last 7, but over the season, they've been one of the worst 5 teams against the point guard as far as points go. So let's take a look on props.cash at Devin Vassell. So he's going to be playing on the road, and we're going to be taking a look at his points. All right, so let's go to the away games. So Devin Vassell, in his away games, let's take a look at... All right, so given the fact there are players out, okay, if we filter this is minutes per game, right? If we filter this at 30 minutes per game is the threshold where he becomes 5 out of 6. At 29 minutes, he's 5 for 7. At 28 minutes, he is 6 for 8. So that's the sweet spot. 27 to 30 minutes is the sweet spot for Devin Vassell. Let's see what his minutes have looked like and what they could possibly look like tonight because of the people being out. So Devin Vassell, 29, 32, 26, 28, right in the sweet spot is where he's been. If he gets more than that, let's see what happens if he gets more minutes. If he gets over to 30 minutes because of injuries. It just gets better. At 36 or more, he's 100%. 30, anything between 32, anything between 20, anything between 30 and 36, he's missed 1. Anything between 27 and 30, he's missed 2. I see him getting well over 27 minutes. Go ahead, lock him in. Lock him in. Okay? This is the research I do on every single player every day, and this is kind of just like bare bones because we got to get through a bunch of people. Right now I normally have like 8 hours to do this. Granted, there's normally more than 2 games. Well, Billy, wait, save your questions. We'll get to Kuzma for sure, but save your questions. I think I prefer his points, but we're going to look. So Devin Vassell, does everyone feel comfortable after taking a look at what they've seen between his past games versus them, his season this year on the road specifically, when he's playing over 27 minutes? Are we all, in agreement where I'm getting this play from? Let's also take a look at his shot volume. That's very, very important. He needs 21 points for us, right? 17 shots, 14 shots, 16 shots, 14 shots, 13 shots, 12 shots, 23 shots. Okay, so he's getting us, that's a max of like, if he's shooting half of these are 3-pointers too. A quarter of them at worst case are 3-pointers. So he's given us a ceiling of 35 to 40 points almost every game with what that okay, so he's got people sitting today. Let's see again, who is all out for the Spurs that will affect him. Keldon Johnson's out, the biggest contributor besides Vassell. So Vassell might shoot 30 times tonight, guys. So right, we're in agreement. Play number 1, Devin Vassell. All right, let's last but not least, we kind of skipped this early on. This is another very essential thing to do. There's 2 things we're going to do, actually. First, we are going to look at, we'll get rid of this. We're going to look at the spread as well as the total. Those are like the most obvious things you need to be doing. So there's only 2 games, so it's really less important. But 8.5 spread in favor of New Orleans. It's even bigger now that Zion's gone. Really, really strange. But it's predicted to go over by 87% of the money to over 75% of the bets. Most of the money is on San Antonio as far as the spread and the money line, oddly enough. So do we believe that the San Antonio spread is the play for my parlay tonight? Is that the way to go? I thought that was the way to go, and this kind of confirms it. And then, so the total is 228. The total of the other game is 230. So it's basically the exact same. So it doesn't matter what game we play. There's no upside. The other thing you need to look at is the pace. Okay? This is their pace. This is how many times they go up and down the court per game is their pace right here, this pace number. So if we look at San Antonio and New Orleans, San Antonio is 103.2 possessions per game, number 8 in the league. New Orleans is number 10 at 102.3. So they're basically the same. There's no upside for either team. It's the same pace. We're looking for a team who's like way down low to play a team who's really fast, because they're going to get extra possessions compared to normal, meaning extra shots, extra rebounds, extra assists, extra everything. So let's look at the other game real quick, Utah and Washington. So we got Washington is number 25 at only 99.6 possessions per game, whereas Utah, let's hope they're up higher, number 15 only. It's not much of a difference, 101.1, but they're going to pick up probably 1 to 2 possessions. That's a couple extra shots. Most likely taken by their stars. Drops that down to McCollum and, who else is really playing that's going to be putting points up for them? McCollum and Valančiūnas. Those are kind of seem to be the obvious plays on New Orleans. And then on the San Antonio side, the only play worth looking at probably is Devin Vassell. Trey Jones we looked at as a no-go. I would never touch Romeo Langford just because I don't trust him. I don't trust Keita Bates-Diop. Pirtle we can look at maybe, but he's been out. This is his first game back, and I don't love that. I don't love playing anyone on their first game back. I want to see how they're doing first. So let's take a look at the New Orleans plays now. I know that a lot of people ask about Valančiūnas, so we're going to get to him. Let's start off with CJ. His points looked great earlier. Let's start off with the Vegas line. CJ McCollum, we're going to start off with his three-pointers. Minus 125 to the over, minus 106 to the under, so there's a little bit of value to the over 2.5 threes. The assist, plus 118 to the over, minus 159 to the under. That's big money to the under on CJ assist. CJ blocks probably aren't offered. Double-double isn't offered. CJ points, minus 156 to the over, plus 118 to the under. That's got good value to the over. CJ points. So that is one we're going to highlight. CJ PRA, minus 109 to the over, minus 121 to the under. It's about 50-50. We're going to leave it alone. Rebounds, juice to the under heavily. I don't bet under, so we're leaving it alone. Steal blocks, probably not offered. Turnovers are 50-50. I'm not going to touch that. So basically points are what we're looking at, or maybe threes. So let's take a look at his matchup. So CJ is the point guard. So we're going to look at point guards versus the Spurs as far as points go first. And over the last 7, it is a middle-of-the-road matchup at 23.3 points per game. Right what we need CJ to get, basically. Over the season, let's see if they've gotten better or worse as the season have gone on. So 23.44 and went 23.24. So they've been exactly the same all season long, giving up 23.25 points per game to the point guard consistently. Let's take a look at the three-pointers made per game against San Antonio over the last 7 by the point guard. Scroll down, 2.78. We need 3 from CJ. Let's look at the season and see if they've gotten better or worse. Over the season, they've given up almost 3. So there is a little hope that it could be towards 3, but more likely than not. And hence the Vegas line of minus 125. Not a lot of value, but a little bit. And that's exactly what the DVP is showing as well. So let's take a look then at his points. Again, by themselves, we said it was about middle of the road. So let's take a look. What has CJ done in the past against San Antonio? CJ McCollum, game log versus SAS. Curious to see. Okay, first game is an outlier. 32 minutes, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. We're not even going to take that into effect. Don't know what happened. Don't care. That's an outlier. Besides that, he's at 32, 20, 36, 16, 27, 29, 19, 32, 27. So he's got it done for the most part. Half those games were when he was with Portland. Let's take just a look at the New Orleans stats. He's had the game that was the outlier, and then 32, 36, and 20. So he's gotten it done. Set at 24.5. Let's take a look at this. This is what scared me a little bit, though. So if we look at CJ, it's just a high number for him, but given Zion being out, it's completely different. We're going to take a look at his home games and his points. So CJ has not hit this much, but over the last two where he's been playing point guard because of injuries over there and not shooting guard, it's been longer than 2 games. But the last 2 games, he's really excelled, and it's been against relatively difficult teams where Milwaukee is difficult. Phoenix has sucked it up lately. So, I mean, I get that, but it's a 3 of 10 hit rate only. So that's a little scary and a little shaky of a hit rate. Let's see what happens as the minutes go up. So, when CJ hits... Oh, there we go. When CJ hits 38 minutes, he has hit this every single time. So let's take a look at CJ's game logs. Has he hit this? How many times has he hit this? And those are just the home games. So let's just see how many times he's hit this in total and what our odds are looking like. So 41 minutes, 36 minutes, 42 minutes the last 3 games. 2 of those 3 were away games. Those are not the 2 of the 3 games counted on there. So 5 of the last 5 games between the 3 home and the 2 aways, he's had over 36 minutes. Trey Jones' assist looks great. We'll go back and we'll look at Trey Jones' assist for you. He had 30 minutes, 45, 33, 27, 34, 32. So nothing special really besides these last 5 games and what's been going on in these last 5 games. This is the games he's been playing the points. This is the games we've had no BI. Now we have no Zion. CJ is going to have to be out there for a bunch of minutes. If we think we can see a total of... what did we say it was? 36 minutes? 38 minutes? He has gotten the job done every single time in a matchup that is cake. The 30th ranked point defense. And let's take a look at CJ's odds and see if those are up. McCollum, minus 156 to the over. So big time juice. The minutes should be there tonight with Zion being out. So... this has a little bit of if to it, but assuming he gets the minutes, assuming he shoots well, which we cannot predict. We cannot predict what coach is going to do. We cannot predict how he's going to shoot. Nobody can. All we can do is predict the volume and predict how many minutes we think he's going to get. And it would make sense with no BI and no Zion. Who else is playing tonight? Who else is going to carry the load? Let's see. Is Trey Murphy? No. Is Herb Jones? No. He's just a defensive staple. Is Najee Marshall? Maybe a little bit. Valančiūnas? Sure. Valančiūnas might do something. He might put up 25. But where is the other 100 points going to come from? The other 85, 90 points, really, that they're calling for based on the total. It's got to come somewhere. CJ's going to have to put some points up. So I do like CJ as a second play for his points. I think it is safe to take this against the Spurs. The first play was... who the hell did we look at first, guys? So, all right. Let's take a look at... we'll backtrack real fast to Trey Jones' assist. And we're going to keep going in order a little faster. Let's see what time it is. We got to start writing up for... we're going to start doing a write-up for the Patreon people, too, because they are my most important people. I gotta make sure I get this out to them. So let's do this. NBA Final 12-22. We got Devin Vassell over 21.5 points. Minus, what was this fucking odds again? They didn't have a point odd up, that's right. So we can't do much. Oh, it was even money on the other site. It wasn't even money earlier. I don't think it's even money now, but we're just going to leave that alone, I guess. And then the second play was CJ McCollum over points. Minus 157. Over 38 minutes. CJ has hit this 100% with no Zion or VI. I see 38 possible for sure. Plus the matchup is towards the top. Sorry that we're going to short this a little bit tonight, but most of you guys are here seeing this anyways. 93 of us here. That's awesome, guys. We're going to spin the first name right now. Well, we got 94 of us here. So the way we've got it set up right now is the people who have signed up for my Patreon and the people who are in Thrive are the people who are going to be giving away to on Christmas. If you are in here and you're not one of those people, I'm going to give you about 1 minute to, in the chat, just give me your initials. Like I said, I'll give it about 1 minute, and I will add your initials to the spin because it is Christmas. I don't want to leave people out, but like I want to include my people who have supported more so. So yeah, there's 94 of you, DJW, and not too fast, guys, not too fast. AF, WWT, DRL, BMS, JT, AC, SML, MG. You guys got 10 more seconds. PMB, AL, Arrington, you're already in there, buddy. DK, AF, AW, DK, there's another DK, so that's one. Oh no. AL, AF, DK, then we add DK, 1. Alright, that's it. Stop putting initials. If you're already in Patreon or Thrive, you're already in, guys. I know who you are. Kurt. I don't know if you were here when you heard that or not, but or when I said that. And Triplet, you're already in. I don't know what that was, but thank you to whoever what that was. So let me go over these initials and just make sure I got them right real quick. All right. Start back at the top real fast here. We'll jump back. DJW, AF, WW2, DRL, BMS, JTAC, SML, MG, PMB, AL, DK, AF, AW, DK, you're already in, even. Aiden, you're already in. Denim Banks, you're already in. Yeah, if you guys are in Patreon or you're in the Thrive promo already, you guys are already in. So there is only one DK. He said it twice, so we only got one. Okay. DK, HC, We got Ian Denham's in there. We got DK. We got AW. Yep. We got Aiden, UN, DK. We got Arrington. AL. We've got, okay. MM. JC. I don't recognize as being in Patreon. I don't think. Or not in the VIP. I don't think at least. DK we got already. JS. Initials for what again? If you're not in Patreon, just for the giveaway, but I got you. If you're not in Patreon, drop your initials real fast, just you, because you're asking this question. Rolfie 305, JS. We're gonna spin this wheel for the first one. We got AL already. Is that a different Anna? TJ. Got that triplet, we got Jose, we got STW, S-Man, you're already in there, JS, I'm pretty sure we got already, yep, EU, we got you in there, JM, I'm pretty sure I got you, I did not, and Denny, yes, you are, buddy. Alright, so that's everyone. Alright, oops. There's a couple more here. If you're Thrive, you're already good. Alright, so, of course, guys. And like I said, this is not only me. Mark, who goes by Kid Dreams 1804 in the Discord, guys, in VIP as well as main chat. He donated some money from his last win to give away to the community. So, round of applause for that, dude. That was a player fucking move, and I'm going to match what he put down, and we're going to give it away. And then, like I said, if you sign up for Thrive, or you have signed up for Thrive already, with my code, you are going to be entered through this Wednesday. You have through this Wednesday to sign up if you haven't yet. You'll get your $20 if you deposit $20. They match your money. You're going to get your $20 sent back. You're going to get my Patreon plays for the day, and you're going to get entered in a drawing to win a jersey of your choice. And it's going to be a nice, high-quality jersey. So definitely sign up. Let's get these last couple initials in. We already got you, Eddie. We got EA to do. Got you. Peter, we don't got you. Got you in there. ZM. JS. Yeah. Thank you, whatever that was. I appreciate it. I don't know why. Someone said super chats aren't working. I don't know if someone can confirm or deny that. I'm just going to run it through YouTube directly next time. Yes, RM. Yeah, please, I'm going to ask you guys when we spin it again, I'm going to get initials again later, but just make sure you only give them once, because this is really complicating shit. I think I got everyone, so that should be a wrap, guys. MHF TC, that's it. All right. So is what we're going to do first, we need to find out how much money we're spending for. So we're going to spin, what's the date today? 22nd of the 12th month, that's 10 if you 22 minus 12. So we're going to 10 dice, and we'll make 6-sided dice to decide how much money this is going to be for. We're going to actually just do one 6-sided dice to see which roll we're going to use first. So it's going to be the second roll that counts for how much money we're giving away. That's the first roll. Would have been $23. Second roll, $39. There we go. Mitchell, you're already in, dude. You're already in. You're already in Patreon. I already got you numbered. So everyone, here, I'll show you guys this real fast. This is my list of people who are in my Patreon or in my Thrive promo. I have all of you guys already assigned with a number. So everybody who is in already is in the drawing. Don't worry about it, guys. I've got you all covered. I made sure everyone who's looked out and supported me made sure to get in. $39. So that is what Mark looked out for. So we're going to give that shit away right now. What am I doing here? I need to go back to the dice and the wheel of names. So $39, and we're going to see what name we are going to pick. It's going to be off of this. It's going to be the 5th name or number spun, guys. All right, so here we go. Let me get this back up so I can see. Are we all ready, guys? We're going to spin again before the chat is over. Again, we're going to do one more giveaway. So don't worry, we're going to do one more giveaway, but I got to get the Patreon stuff out. We got to get through some more plays quick. So let's do this. The 5th name or number is going to be the one that wins. And I will get your information. I'll get you the money sent either later tonight or on my days off, Saturday or Sunday. Billy, you don't need the money. Okay, so I'm not going to remove you because you didn't win. This is the second spin. And I will show the numbers to show who's who. And if somebody who got kicked out or canceled, we're respinning it. 144. Third spin. Yeah. Fourth spin. Next one for the money. Merry fucking Christmas, motherfuckers. Let's win some money tonight, too. We gotta get to some plays. And we can give money out after the stream. Last one. Here's for everything, guys. Who's getting paid $40? I'm banned from everything besides Zelle and Apple Pay, so you gotta make one work. Zelle works for everyone. Who's getting it? It's a number. Somebody who paid already or signed up to Thrive. Congratulations, 105. Let's see who number 105 is. All right, here we go, guys. Moment of truth here. Let me pull this back over to this screen right quick. All right. Number 105. Brandon! The Broman Empire, he's not here. That's like my good buddy who's been around since day one. Oh, Brandon! You poor guy, Brandon. He's not going to win. You got like 30 seconds to a minute if you're here, bro. I know you're not, though. I would have seen you. I would have said, hey, congrats, Brandon, but you're not going to get paid, dog. It's going to someone else. Yeah, Billy, you are the automatic timer, buddy. I've known Bill since first grade. Bill's my boy. That's a real fast 30 count, Bill. Give me 15 more, dog. Oh, Brandon. Merry Christmas, buddy. Sorry. Brandon, where are you, buddy? I got basketball to talk about. It's over, dog. We're spinning again. That's sad. Brandon, we're going to remove you, too, because you are not here. Kaplink. That is bogus, but sorry. And a new winner. Yeah, I know, Brandon Torres. You're in there, too, buddy. You are in there, too. It's a number! Number 121. All right, let's see who it is. Did I get rid of that screen again? I did. God damn it. Where'd it go? Hold on. I'll find it. There we go. All right, 121. Yummy Muffins. No, I'm using Streamlabs. Yummy Muffins? I don't... Hey! There he is! There's Yummy Muffins. All right. So we have got a winner. Why didn't you win? Yeah, 121. Oh, no! I'm tripping! I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry, dude. That's my fault. BXOONK, are you here? I am so sorry for geeking you up, dog. You shouldn't even have said shit, man. You would have won. I appreciate your honesty, though, bro. I'm going to put your name in again, so you got 2 tries for the next spin for the honesty. Yeah, I appreciate that. So we're going to plug them in again with the second one. Back to the wheel of names. We're going to plug Yummy Muffins back in for a second time. Actually, fuck it. We're going to give him 2 more for the honesty. All right, you got 3 now, Yummy. We're spinning again. We got to get to place. Let's go. Give it to Muffins. I just covered the screen like that was going to do something. All right, before we look who 83 is, do we give it to Muffins or do we give it to 83? We're giving some money away, man. You're late. We're going to give more money away at probably around 7:15. We're giving it to 83. Muffins. Come on, keep voting, guys. 83 or Muffins. Come on, votes, people. All right, Muffins. It's all you, buddy. Do we want to see who 83 is? No, you know what? Fuck it. 83 is getting the other half of the money. That's it. That's how we're doing it. 83 is getting the other half of the money. I think that's the fairest way to do it if we call it like that. Do we do that? Or do we not even look who 83 is? I want this up to be this is a community thing. Is that fair? Let's see if 83 is here, okay? Let's see if 83 is here. That would be the other half of the money. All right, let's look who 83 is. 83, Marcus Rosser. Yeah, you're on. You're good, bro. If Marcus is in here, you are valid, brother. Marcus Theaters, welcome to Mech 1, Wisconsin. Marcus? I don't think Marcus is in here right now either. I haven't heard from Marcus in a hot second. Billy, give me a 30 count, buddy. We got shit to do. I got 1 hour to get play. Well, the game started at 8, right? I want to double check. If the game started at 8, I can probably put Patreon plays out by like 7:15. Yeah, 8 o'clock. All right, cool. All right, we got 20 seconds. We're going right back to the wheel. Man, this has been dirty in more ways than one. And he's not here. That would be a removal, too. So, the 5. What's happening? No, what's good, everyone? Merry Christmas, everyone. And that's that. All right, we're going to respin. Also, do we want to just... Like I said, I was going to match dude's money, which was $40. Do we want to give the other 40 to the next spin, or do we want to do like half and half, or anyone got any says on this? Does anyone want to split this, or just one person want to just take the $40? Half now, half later? Muffin's already getting 40. Muffins is getting 40 regardless. There's 40 more to be given away. Yeah, I got joints for days, bro. I want to put two $500 play. All right, bro. I got you. C Zombie. Are you in my Discord? If you're not in my Discord, get in my free Discord and let me know it's you. Send me a private message and let me know it's you. I will look at the slate, right? We're going to look at the slate now, but I will give you my favorite plays. And yes, we'll do that. All right, next spin. Here we go, guys. For 20, no. This is not for any amount of money. We're going to decide how much this is for here. No, we'll split it 50-50. That's easier. It's a number. 126. No football picks on Monday, Thursdays anymore. The Patreon decided as a group to nix them because they've been so bad and injury prone that it's a waste of money and a waste of time. So we have nixed Monday, Thursday, NFL. So let's look at number 126, and hopefully they're here so we can carry on with this. We've got 2 plays so far. 126. Ronnie Tsunami. Are you here? You have 15 to 30 seconds. And 10. And 5. Ronnie Tsunami. And it's on. Here we go. Yeah, I know. I don't give a shit. Bye, people. We'll do some plays in a minute. 104. Someone's going to be here to win this money. I promise you, someone will be here to win this money. Otherwise, I'll give it away a different day. I mean, whatever. What number was it again? God damn it, dude. I'm stoned. It was 104. All right. 104. Big Ron 45. You've got 15 seconds, Big Ron. My count is dropping, dog. My count is dropping. If Big Ron's not here, we're giving it all away at once after the stream. Because I'm not wasting any more time. Big Ron, are you here? No, we'll respin, but it's going to be after we go through the plays and I write up the Patreon for everyone because that goes first. It's over. All right. So we're going to spin after I'm done with plays, and we're going to give the other $40 away to one person. Yeah, I do wonder what number you are, Denny. You're on here, buddy. I promise you are. You are in blue somewhere. You're one of the many, 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 many blue names that I gave away Patreon to. So, all right, let's carry on with plays. We've got Devin Vassell. We've got CJ McCollum. We want to look at Joe Val, right, guys? Let's take a look at Valančiūnas. His fantasy score 35.5. Let's take a look. He's hit that in one game. NBA DFS optimizer. Let's just see what the one I trust the most has for Joe Val. FanDuel points, obviously. 33.2. So they got that as an under. So who's curious? I'll make it $50 if you'd like PG. Oh, we can. Yeah, bro. If you want to send me, if anyone wants to send me money on ZELLE to add to the giveaway, we can certainly do that. But we'll take care of all that after we're done with the plays. This is first and foremost because we lost like 30 people, which sucks. But they didn't want any money. So okay, let's look at Joe Val's points and Joe Val's matchup. Let's look at him on the books first and foremost. Now that we're pushing for time here, so he is one of the second and only play I'd be willing to consider an over on in this game. So Joe Val and his three-pointers look great, if that is an option. It is not. His 2 free throws, let's take a look. He doesn't. That's crazy, a center that can't get 2 free throws every single game. That just blows my mind. Assists don't look good. Blocks don't look good. Double-double is not bettable. Points look great. PRA looks great. How do we feel about points and rebounds? How do rebounds look? Where's this fucking rebounds at? 11.5, plus 109 to the over, minus 143 to the under. So we'll count him for 10. In this matchup, I've already looked it up, so you can just trust me. In his last 4, he's had 10, 11, 11, and 9 in his last 4 versus the Spurs. So he's been right in that wheelhouse. So we'll count him for 10. Let's look at his points matchup. So for centers versus the Spurs, boom, second best matchup over the last 7. So see, there you go, Denny. That's what you're right on the spot there. Taking points over rebounds. So let's look at the rebound statistics, though. Let's see where the San Antonio comes up. It's not pretty, dude. Look at that. They're a bottom 5 matchup. So maybe we just look at points and we say forget the PRA. Let's look at his points and his PRA over the last 5 and just kind of see where Joe Val has been. It's not been pretty. You know, but tonight things are going to be different with no BI and no Zion. We got to remember that. If we look to the PRA, which they're not even, they have a 30.5. What was it on the books? I thought I saw 33.5. 30.5, minus 143, so that's a big number, that's a big juice. He's been consistent here. Like I said before, I'm looking for consistency. Remember, it doesn't have to be green or red. It doesn't matter. It's consistency. I'm looking for a consistent player. So with the minutes provided, he should be able to get there. So let's look at his points, and let's look at his points plus rebounds and his PRA. So let's first go to Joe Val and his points. Sorry, it's getting dark here, guys. So I'm sorry it's so dark in the background. Let's see. So Joe Val. Woo! At home, last 10. Looks terrible. Minus 135 favorite to the over, plus 105 to the under. Let's take a look and play with his minutes and see. Because he's had 10 points. He's got a high number tonight, and there's a high number for a reason. This is the second worst team, again, and they're giving up 27 points per game to the center. How many minutes per game is this man playing? Oh, no! That was my Patreon. Alright, so I've got to shit. Okay, I've got to go to this and go back. Alright. So let's see Joe Val and his minutes, what we can expect. Jonas, sure, we'll just do this and then we'll add versus San Antonio Spurs. So what has he done? 21, 22, 18, 16, 17, 17. So he's not quite, what's the number tonight? 17-5. So he's been right in that wheelhouse. 21 and 22 the last 20 and 18. He's got over all the 3 last games. And then he had 16, 17, 17, which is hook, basket, basket. So I'm comfortable with that. I don't love the 2 free throws. I mean, he should get to the line. But look at this, man. Like, if we look at his overall stats, just let's just take a look at this and look how many times he's getting to the free throw line and why is he a center and why is he not getting to the line? This is bullshit. 2-0-0-4-6-4-0-1-4. That's ridiculous. I can't do it. The points I'd be willing to take. The points I think are solid. Again, the points have not looked good lately. Let's take a look with the minutes. Where has he been at for minutes? 30. Okay, in a game that was tight, he played 37 minutes. There's no Zion tonight. He's probably going to play near that 37-minute mark. But besides that, he's been in the mid-20s all the way down to 20. So let's just look at where he's been over the 20 to mid-20s marks. So here's the 20 minutes. Not good. Let's look at 27, 26, 2 of 4. Okay, tonight, let's say he plays 30 on the low side. There's only been 2, let's see, if we go to 27 minutes, 28 minutes, 29 minutes. There's only been 1 game he's played over 29 minutes. Do you think he gets 29 minutes tonight? 1 home game he's played 29 minutes. I do think he probably sees 29 minutes tonight. And the only other home game he played over 29 minutes this year, he's hit. He's a favorite to hit. He's playing in the second best possible matchup, giving 27 points per game up, and we're only asking for 17. If he plays 30 minutes, that's approximately 65% of the minutes or so. And 65% of 27 would be roughly 18, 19 points. We need 18, so that sounds all like right, like it adds up to me. It'll be close, but I think you should get there. So let's add that to the plays, guys. I think that's a fine play. So Jonas Valančiūnas over 17.5 points. Minus 135. Do we think this game blows out? Realistically, I don't think it does with no Zion. Anyone have an opinion on that? Blowout possibility, and should we look to first half at all? Is that worth doing maybe? They don't, huh? Let's take a look and see. Let's see what they got first half for Joe Val. Boomer, stop linking! Hey, hey, hey. Alright, Valančiūnas. Ooh, fantasy score. Okay. Well, let's take a look at what his fantasy score is projected to be. I will take fantasy scores if they're within a further than a 5-point window. So half game, it's got to be 3 points or more difference. So either 21 or higher or 16 or lower, and I would consider it. So 33.2 divided in half, 16.7. That's right in the area where I would consider an under, but I think that he has a better game than 33 fantasy points as long as he stays out of foul trouble. And I don't think Jakob Poeltl's putting him in foul trouble. So I also don't feel a blowout without Zion. So you could take Joval or CJ, pair him with Vassell. That's a very good first assessment. You could play all three of them together. Oops, not that. Because of the fact, like I said, I've played the 4-man of Beal, Vassell, McCollum, and Lauri, and then I've played a 3-man with Beal, Vassell, McCollum. I've played all of the 2-man combos, Beal, Lauri, Beal, McCollum, Beal, Vassell, and then I did a 3-man of Beal, Vassell, and Lauri. I will also do a 2-man of... Actually, I'll do a 3-man of Beal. Even at the bump, I don't mind it. I don't like it as much, but I don't mind it, and we'll get to why. Beal. And the last guy was Vassell that I really do feel good about tonight. You know what? We'll wait. Actually, we'll put one in for $5. Why not? It's 10 free dollars. I want to make a 6-man that we can do together, guys, and we can all run for $5 and maybe make $125 off tonight. So we got Valančiūnas points over. We've got Vassell's. That's so annoying that it does that lately. Points over. We've got McCollum points over. And now I think we are through with that game. So let's head. Jesus Christ, people. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so yes, people, yes, you will. As long as it's before the price change, you will get grandfathered. Yes, you will. All right, so we've got 4 plays. Let's get to the second game. We've got 45 minutes to break down the second game. I think we can do that. All the rest of these people in this game, I think, are either too suspect to bet on. Did we look at the Trey Jones assist? We did not. We'll look at that quick. Trey Murphy was brought up. His points look okay. We can quickly look at that. His rebounds look good too. We'll look at Trey Murphy real quick. I looked at Trey Jones. He doesn't look good. Nothing looked appealing to me about Trey Jones except for his 3-pointers, and those don't even look that appealing. His assist number is not up right now, of course, so I don't know how good it is. Let me real quick check and see what it's at on here. Trey Jones minus 120. I'm not even looking at it. Nope, not worth my time. Okay, so we're gonna look at Trey Jones or Trey Murphy real quick, and his points or assist. CJ Zombie, hey, not a game question. JW, what kind of always the hybrid, man. Best of both worlds. Unless it's nighty time, then you smoke the good old indicas. When those purple buds come in handy. Nighttime. I thought we had 4 plays. What was the 4th? Oh, Beal is the 4th play, second game. All right. So let's jump into Murphy real quick and see if he has anything to offer quick. They bumped his rebounds to 5, so I no longer am interested. I was interested at 4.5. And his points, let's see how those look. I'm not touching it. I'm just not even going to look at it. He's somebody that you shouldn't be forcing in your lineup. That's a force if you're playing Trey Murphy, in my opinion. That's a force any day of the week. 2 games, 12 games, that's a force. Herb Jones under 12.5 points is a great play. I did take that over on Thrive. Herbert Jones under 12.5, as well as Mike Conley under 12.5 points plus rebounds. I do see Conley maybe hitting some assists tonight. Nice, yeah. Trey Murphy's. You took Murphy under. I mean, his points are juiced high, but he looks like he's been having nothing going on. But with the missing players, he may be getting a lot of that usage that's gone missing from Zion. So somebody I don't have the time to fully look into, but not somebody I'm going to mess with. I'm going to stick to the stars and the people who I trust. So let's take a look at this second game. We've got Washington and Utah. And let's take a look again at the spread and the total. Start there. We also got to make my bet. Let's see if there's been any changes in the betting. Not much. Big value on Utah, especially the spread is just over 60% money. So I think I'm going to wind up probably on the money line just to be safe, as well as an over in this game. I don't know why they're to the over at 230 total. Does anybody know why this game? I mean, let's look at the pace of Utah and Washington. So Washington's really slow, and Utah is middle of the pack. So I don't see why they assume this to be such a high-scoring game. Let's see who is playing in this game for sure. If they have, okay, we don't have a full lineup yet. So now Denny Avdia is a game-time decision too. He is questionable back soreness now. And Porzingis has been a game-time decision. He is sick, did not participate in practice Thursday, that's today. So likely he will not play till tomorrow, but that is not set in stone yet. The only person out is DeLon Wright, and on the other side we got Sexton and Olynyk. So, okay, 0 defense is just why 18. Yeah, Conley is high. And they're expecting it because they're expecting a high-scoring game, which requires a lot of points, a lot of assists, a lot of rebounds. Therefore, people are going to have higher numbers than they normally would. You'd usually see Beal around 22.5 to 23.5. Seen him at 24.5 tonight. You're seeing Clarkson at 21.5 instead of 19.5 or 20.5. Stuff like that. So, like I said, I already bet a slip earlier for, let me see if I can find it among all these damn tabs. I had it on the other screen perhaps. Oh, it's right here. So I did bet earlier both overs as well as the Jazz money line. So I do want to bet different. Like I said, I got about $200 and some dollars left on here, maybe about $225 left. I'm going to bet it all at once tonight and try to hit and cash it out. So the Pelicans are still big favorites. I mean, I haven't refreshed this in a minute. Let's just take a peek, though, and see if I can feel good about it. Yeah, man, 370 favorites. You guys still like the Pelicans? Would you guys take the Pels money line, or would you be interested in a San Antonio spread? Because I personally am interested in a San Antonio spread. And then the other game, I do like Utah, and I do like just being safe and taking it on the money line, despite the pay difference. And if we did bet it all, go with I don't bet off gut, that's the thing. Pels money line, just be safe and Pels money line it. Or do I take the Spurs and do I take the backdoor for... So the difference in payout, I'd be getting $250 in would get me about $650 out on the money line of the Jazz and the spread of the Spurs. If I took the spread of both games, I'd be looking at a payout of $250 in and about $400 out. So it's about a $200 different game. I'm not on Beal free throws. I'm going to show you why I'm not on Beal free throws. Yeah, right. Gut plays do not hit. Maybe I just don't even play with this tonight. I mean, maybe I just don't bet huge like I wanted to, and I just puss out a little bit. Like I said, let's do this. We're gonna bet a smaller than normal apart. We'll do a money line, and then we'll also do a money line spread at 9, and then we will double spread it with Utah. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense because I don't feel comfortable taking the money line or the spread for San Antonio twice. So we'll leave it like that, I guess, and I'll just bitch out a little bit. Beal has been eating at the line lately, but I'm going to show you what I saw that scared me off. I don't remember what it was earlier, but we'll look and I'll find it. So let's dive in. We've got 40 minutes. I'd like to get at least 3 more plays out. It's only a 2-game slate. We probably could include Herb Jones under as a lean. I do think that's a pretty solid play still from that first game. Don't want to double check the line on Herbert though. Herbert Jones, 12.5 points, plus 109, right where it was. I like that. I don't play unders, but I don't hate giving that out. That's still a little scary because Herb could go off. It's a lean, whatever. Look at McDermott first half PRA. Bill says Clarkson steals, Beal at the line. Let's check those 3 out. All right. First, we're going to look at Beal's points and Beal on the line. All right, so let's look at the matchup for Bradley Beal first. Bradley Beal is the shooting guard versus Utah. So we've got shooting guard points versus Utah over the last 7 games. And let's scroll on down to the middle of the pack and look at that. Where are they at? Come on, there they are. 18.5. They're bottom 5. So it's not great for Beal, okay? The matchup isn't great. So check this out. This is why I'm not too concerned about this. If we look at Bradley Beal's past versus, let's take a look, and we'll go from there. Bradley Beal game log versus Utah. So Beal's put up 37, 21, 34, 43, 42, 25, 34. Now we're back in 2019, so it doesn't matter. Pretty crazy, eh? This man has dominated, absolutely dominated Utah. So I don't know what you guys think about that, given what we saw with all the non-believing on Bradley Beal the other day when I said on like my life, he will get over. He's never gone under this total in his life, and he had like the 5-point first half, and he got over his 27 or whatever the day he had the taco too, and he hit both lines, the normal line and the taco. So based on this, he's only missed the line 1 time in the past 8 games or so. I don't remember what I saw earlier, but I don't remember seeing that, and I don't know what I looked at when I saw. So let's look at Beal on here and his points. Wow, they're juiced big to the under at 24.5. So there's been some major shift in line movement, all right? So unfortunately, he is the core of all my plays right now. I do still feel semi-comfortable about the play, but I'm a little more nervous considering the possibility in line movement. Let's take a look on Pinnacle where I can trust this line. Beal points, yeah, minus 130 to the over. They're bullshitting. This is the sharpest sports book in the world, and what like all the other Vegas books are derived from is Pinnacle's lines. So Pinnacle is always the book that when you can't be sure on another book, or there's like 4 books that have different numbers, you go to Pinnacle and you check it out. So if we dig in here, we see an over. I believe this makes way more sense given his past, given the way he's been playing. Let's take a look at just Bradley Beal's past games in general and see what he's been doing. So he is going to be on the road tonight in Utah. Look at his road games, guys, versus his home games. Look how Bradley Beal performs at home, and look how Bradley Beal performs on the road. What a helpful tool this is, hey? Pretty crazy, hey, to see those stats. And if we take Beal's minutes and we pop them up over, let's see, where does it drop to all greens? 38 minutes. So let's take a look at just the Bradley Beal game logs. $35, $32, $40. He went over. 33 points. $39, 25 points. He went over. 41 minutes. 26 points. He went over. 49 minutes. 27 points. He went over. Beal's at 32.5 PRA. Yes, it is. I was going to say that's interesting if he's a point lower, but that's right. So I am very heavy on the Bradley Beal play, as you see. There's nothing that really suggests, other than the past 7 matchup for shooting guards. If we look at the season versus Utah shooting guard points, let's see where they pop. Let's hope the season numbers. See, the season numbers are much friendlier. No, they're not really. Wow. They're really not much friendlier. So I give them credit for being a good matchup defensively on Utah. So let's see who Bradley Beal will do matching up with tonight. Potentially Jordan Clarkson. I'm not concerned about that. We just saw what Donovan did to Clarkson the other day. And I think Bradley Beal can pull the same moves that Donovan did against Clarkson. I don't see why he couldn't hit that. Let's take a look at the PRA because you're interested and we're already on him. That's something I'm not necessarily in because he doesn't get great stats, but I did take it because it was the only thing offered. I prefer Kuzma's PRA, but if we dig into the line and we look at the PRA line, it's minus 121 at 33.5. So at 32.5, that sounds great. Yeah, there is another giveaway. We're going to do it after we finish the plays, though, Aiden. We're going to get this done so I can get the Patreon plays out to everybody on time. And then we'll deal, just because we picked about 6 people who weren't in the room. So just wasting time. So, Billy, I do like that play. I do like the PRA play at minus 120 now at 33.5. There's been big-time line movement on Bradley Beal. Let's throw him in as a play. We're going to just nix. No, it's a lean, whatever. So Bradley Beal is going to be official. Bradley Beal over 24.5 points. Unfortunately, it was bumped. So the official play is the over in 23.5 where I took it. It's been bumped. Minus 130 at 24.5 points. Line has been bumped. 24.5 up to, I hate that shit. up to you, but I personally still playing it. I play everything that I say I'm going to play, guys. If I'm taking a bet and I'm giving it to you, I'm playing it too. So if you're winning, I'm winning with you. If you're losing, I'm losing with you. Trust me. All right, so let's dig into the next name on the list that is of any appeal. So we're good with PRA over on Thrive. We're good with points and preferring points. Probably what bumped on Jones to 11.5, like rebounds and assists or something. Oh, Beal free throws, sure. You can take a look. So I got rid of the tab. Let's take a look. NBA free throws per game by team. Not free throws attempted, free throws against. All right. Good old teamrankings.com. So we're going to look from the bottom, we want the most given up. All right, so we're going to look at Utah because that's who Washington is playing. So we're going to see where Utah is on this list. Okay, so let's get the ranking in order. Sorry about that, guys. So they're number 25 on the list. They're giving the 6th least free throws up in the whole league. So they're going to be at home tonight. Utah's going to be at home. They're only giving up, away they're giving up a lot less, actually. So it's better on the road for Beal, but it's nothing that I'm interested in. Giving up only 25 free throws per game total to all positions. I don't see Bradley Beal as somebody who is overly getting to the line. I mean, his free throws in the last couple games have been great, 14 and 13. Prior to that, it's been pretty average. I mean, he had a 0, but he played 3 minutes. It says outlier. He had 8 opportunities. 8, 9, 3, 9, 3, 2, 2, 4, 5, 2. Pretty pedestrian fucking numbers outside of the last couple games. So I do think there's more risk on the free throws than there is on the points, even though it is a much faster cash if he does take it to the bucket and get the fouls. So there's upside there as well as potential blow up in your face potential. If we look at Beal's free throws over the past 5 games, like I said, the last 2 look great. Outside of that, though, it's been really close. These are a miss away from being trash. And we're playing these against the ones he hit big against were Phoenix and LA. Okay, let's look where Phoenix and LA are on this list of the per game free throws. LA is the number 2 best matchup. This is the number 25 worst matchup. And what was the other one? LA and Phoenix. So Phoenix is at the bottom. So Phoenix, he got the 11, but that was against a broken Phoenix team with no Devin Booker. Keep that in mind. Conley I'm under the points and rebounds on Conley is the under I have. I don't play unders, but I did take his under on Thrive on points and rebounds, as that was all that was offered at 12.5. If that's what we're talking about, he got dropped to 11.5. He said Jones is bumped to 11.5. All right, Clarkson steals. Let's take a look. Let's scroll down and make sure he is next on the list. He should be pretty close to it. Yep. Vanderbilt, there's nothing too interesting sticking out. Jordan Clarkson assist, if they're offered, looks good. Let's pull it up on Prize Picks and see what is offered. We're going to add Bradley Beal's points to our list here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the 4. Those are different than the 4 I have. So I have 5 for sure. We're going to need one more, but let's look at the Jordan Clarkson props. So his steals at 0.5, obviously. Hitting the last 4 games against the Pels already. Then, no, he doesn't play. My bad. Alright, got to get plays out. Alright, so let's take a look. So, turnovers per game. NBA team, turnovers per game. Let's take a look. And we're looking at Washington over the season. And they are the number 5th most, the least NBA team turnovers. Yeah, they give up the ball the 5th least of anybody at only 14 points. They're playing on the road. Only 12.9 turnovers per game. So Clarkson's steal is going to be more difficult. I looked at Herb's. I don't know if Herb rebounds. If I have a chance after 7 o'clock, I can take some questions and look at some people for sure. I just want to get the essentials out of the way and get my Patreon people taken care of. But yes, I can certainly do that. Once we finish and we do the other raffle, then I'll take questions up till game time. So let's take a look at Jordan Clarkson's history, as well as his prop.cash. Jordan Clarkson, and again, this is stat news, guys. Jordan Clarkson, and you have to phrase things very particularly on here. Notice how I'm doing it. Jordan Clarkson, name of the player, game log, versus the team, versus Washington. So, Jordan Clarkson, if we look at his steals, he has had 0, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I'm tripping. My eyes are tripping. 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Every single time he's played Washington, he has had at least 1 steal. Lock that in. Great play. I'm so dizzy. Great play. Let's take a look on props.cash. Let's verify it because we don't want to pre-cum this and miss something. So let's look at Jordan Clarkson steals. This looks like an absolute beauty play. Let's check out what the juice is on the books. It says minus 125 on here. I'm not sure what that was, but thank you to whoever and whatever that was because it's not showing on my end. Jordan Clarkson steals. Where are you rat bastard? All right, so they offer. Okay, check this out. This is their trick on Pinnacle. They don't give a steal line sometimes. They give a steal block line, and you go, well, that's steals and blocks, so that's not the same odds. Well, joke's on you. This is how it works. 0.5 steal blocks, minus 189 to the over, plus 138 to the under. So, yeah, he's got good odds to get a steal or block. Sure. But what are the odds he's going to get a block, right? Let's take a look at his block odds. Plus 345. Minus 666 to the under. He's not getting a block till next month, maybe, is what that stat is saying. Okay? So, giving a 189 block steal combination, think about what the possibility of a steal must be. Like minus 1,000 if you do that math. So that's like the lock of locks. Again, we're going to look at Clarkson and his steals. He is playing at home tonight. And if we look, okay, so here's what we got at home. He's had a little shakier. It's been a little shaky at home every other game or so. He's only got a 4 out of 10 hit rate. Let's adjust the minutes, though, and see what we get. So let's go to 28 minutes. 28 minutes, he's only hitting 4 of 10 still. So that makes me a little nervous. Let's check if he gets like closer to 30 minutes. 30 minutes. He's hitting in 3 of 10 only. So there's a game where he played more minutes that he didn't get a steal. So it looks like at home, let's take a look at the last 5. And let's take a look at if he gets some good run tonight. 35 minutes. Even at 35 minutes, he's not. Yeah, so the steals at home aren't as great. But then again, he was playing teams that don't turn the ball over as much. Granted, Portland's been sloppy. Golden State's been sloppy. They aren't teams who, when playing well, turn the ball over excessively unless it's Steph Curry or Jordan Poole. But this gives me a little bit of hesitancy, and this was what I'm saying. You got to check every last angle. Everything adds up besides this last piece of the puzzle. And this just gives me a little bit of if. And steal props are always iffy to begin with, unless your name is Harrison Barnes. Then, just every night I take him, he hits. So let's, for the sake of the lineup and the sake of Patreon, we are going to add that play. We're going to add it as a lean only because of the home road split type problem. Clarkson over 0.5 steals. Minus 189. This play is as close to locking something as I can find outside of some difficult difficult to assess. Is that even how you spell assess? No, it's not. I don't even know. Difficult to something as I can find outside. Difficult to decipher home road issues. Okay, so these are leans. Let's drop them down. All right, so we've got 4. This is only a 2-game slate, so we don't gotta go too heavy. We're gonna put them in the plays, though. I do really like that. 2.5 free throws. This also interests me. Let's see what Washington gives up on the line. This free throws. All right. Free throws attempted per game. No, I want free throws against. Free throws against. Free throws. NBA free throws. Opponent free throws per game. Perfect. That's where I meant to be. Okay, so we're looking at, in order, opponent free throws, and we're looking at Washington. So Washington is number 13, giving up on the road 23 free throws per game in total. And if we go back, let's see how many the Jazz are shooting per game at home. They're shooting 25 at home. Washington's giving up 23. So if he can keep up what he has been, he should be fine. Let's take a look at the Jordan Clarkson overall game log and see what his attempts have looked like over the last 5 in total. Jordan Clarkson game log. So Jordan Clarkson has taken 6, 4, 0, 3, and 2 over the last 5. That is not comforting. The last 2 he's got there, he's got a middle-of-the-road matchup. I think I would prefer to just take the steal prop. I think that's got some better average. And again, it's a lean. So the free throws could also be a lean. I'm not going to add it to the Patreon, but it's a lean as well. Let's see if there's anything else that is interesting per the book on Jordan Clarkson. His points, they're giving some value to, minus 130 to the over. So we could take a look at the Jordan Clarkson points at home. Oh, this looks a little more interesting. So let's look at the last 10 then, actually. Oh, get the hell out of here. Jordan Clarkson points, please. Over the last 10. All right, cool. So over the last 10, let's check it out at 25 points, 30 minutes. All right. So at 30 minutes, he's hit 5 of the last 5 games. So if we dig over the last 10, it's not quite as great. What has changed in the last 5 games in Houston? Let's take a look at the lineup. Who has been in and out, if anybody? So a lot of stuff has been changing in Houston. So Colin Sexton's been off the court lately. That is a big difference. That makes a huge difference in his assist numbers, how much shooting he needs to do, how much overall usage he is going to get. So let's take a look at the stat for Jordan Clarkson with no Sexton on the court. Jordan Clarkson game log versus Washington without Sexton. All right, so here we go. We don't have any versus Washington games. These are just general games, Jordan Clarkson without Sexton. Let's make sure of that. Jordan Clarkson game log without Sexton. 21, 23, 13, 39, 11, 21. And that is this year's, the December 22 stuff. So he's cleared it in all but 2 games. One was against Milwaukee, one was against the Pelicans, and the other Pelicans game, he absolutely annihilated them with 39. So I think Clarkson's points are probably an okay lean too, if you're interested in that. His secondary stats don't look to be great, but again, let's look at his steals without Sexton. 1-1-1, 2-0, 1-3, 0-0, 1. There is a lot of steals happening. So this seems to be pretty safe. All right, so we got steals in there. Let's keep going down. But don't know what's going on with Kristaps yet, man. I can't wait any longer. I really can't wait any longer on that news. This is what makes it hard to do what I'm doing. I don't have a damn lineup, and the game starts in an hour and a half. Missed practice Thursday. Why the hell do they have practice Thursday? They play Thursday. So I need to know more about Porzingis. Does anyone know more about Porzingis? Billy, can you find something, man? I'm gonna hit these fruit snacks real quick. All right. Yeah, it doesn't really give much information at all, man. So, if Porzingis is out, and if Avdia would be out on top of it, it would be even better. But if Porzingis is out, I like Kyle Kuzma a lot. I made the play over on Thrive with his over PRA earlier, assuming Kristaps would be out. So, he missed shoot around today. Beautiful. That is what I love to hear. Huge. Okay. So, Kuzma. Still, not much juice. There is not much love. So we're gonna skip him. We don't need to force anything. Let's look at Lauri though. Lauri interests me. So now his PRA has actually became a higher juice play than the points alone. The points at minus 133 to the over, the PRA at minus 140. So pretty much the same value, but there's a little extra value. But where does the value come from? So There's a 10-point difference. His boards at 7.5 are plus 105 to the over, minus 140 to the under. So probably close to 6 boards is expected, 7 maybe. And his assists are set at 1.5 minus 155. So we say 2 assists, maybe 3. So 6 or 7 boards and 2 or 3 assists. Sounds like 8 to 10. 22 points, 23 points because of the juice, plus 8 to 10. It's going to be real close on PRA. So I don't know why the PRA has a higher juice than the points. That seems fishy to me. So let's look at Lauri Markkanen and his matchup and then his history and all the same things. So Lauri Markkanen, I believe, is a small forward. Small forward. Okay. Small forward versus Washington. We're looking at points. Top 3 matchup at 24.1. That's what I love to see over the season. Let's check the last 7. Well, even better, 27.27. So that looks exceptional. His points look absolutely exceptional. Let's look at his FanDuel points, which are a way of judging a PRA. They give up the second most fantasy points per game at 50, basically. So in a PRA format, you got to take away blocks, steals, and turnovers. So assume he gets a block and a steal, and he turns it over 3 times. He gets a +3 for a block, a +3 for a steal, and -3 for 3 turnovers. So that's a 3-point difference, you know. So that's how you convert fantasy points to kind of a rough translation to a PRA. So 50 fantasy points is kind of like 44 PRA, 43 PRA per game allowed by Washington. If we look at his minutes per game then, if we're assuming they give up about 43 per game, let's take a look and see how many minutes per game he plays. 36, 32, 28, 42, 31, 35, 33. So mid-30s, so about 75% of the minutes. 75% of 43 is roughly 11. So you take 11 off 43 and you got 32 as a PRA. What are we looking for Lauri's PRA today? Around 32 is my guess. 32.5. So that is where the numbers are derived from, you guys. That is where Prize Picks comes up with these numbers. That's where the books come up with these numbers. So I hope this makes sense and you're understanding this whole logic behind why I'm doing all these things. So that adds up for points as well as the full PRA matchup. You could take either one. So let's write him in. Let's first take a look at his past matchups versus Washington. And this was not appealing to me. This kind of scared me a little bit earlier. Lauri Markkanen, game log versus Washington. You're very welcome, man. This is what I do all day, every day. So in the past, he has scored 17, 23, 11, and 20. This is back to 21 now. 2021. 11, 15, 9, 13. And then he beat their asses when he was with the Bulls. 31, 32, 20. But this is, so his last game with Utah, he had 17. The prior game with Cleveland, also in 2022, but the early half, he had 23. So that's a little shaky, but Lauri has been, like, owning the world lately. This man looks like damn fucking Larry Bird out there, you know? So let's look at Lauri Markkanen playing at home. Got great odds. Averaging 30-something minutes a game. At 32 minutes a game, he has hit this at a 70% clip. He's missed with a 13, which obviously something happened to only have scored 13 points. Either a terrible shooting night, a blowout, something like that. And then 21 recently against Portland. That's a basket off. Big deal. Might as well be a hit. So I think Lauri Markkanen is safe. Let's take a look at his PRA. Same thing, 7 out of 10 hit rate. If we bump the minutes from 32 to 35, assuming he plays a little extra tonight because it's a matchup that counts, he's 4 of the last 5 at home playing 35 minutes. And if we look in the games in the past against them, he's played 31, 35, 26, 36, 19, 31, 37, 38. So he's been all over the board, but in the mid-30s. Over the last games, just personally, overall, he's played 36, 32, 28, 42, 31, 35, 33. We'll check out the questions, Kane Jr., right after we finish up the Patreon plays and the raffle. We'll definitely get some questions in any minute here. Honestly, man, I think it's a coin flip between the points. I personally was on points earlier, so I'm probably going to take in this lineup the PRA, but for the for the Patreon, we're going to list both. So Lauri Markkanen over, is it 22.5 points? Yep, 32.5 PRA. And even when you see me on Patreon not writing anything next to it like I did Valančiūnas, I deep dive the shit out of it, and there's reason for it. Believe that. I never just put somebody in because I think it's a good play. They always have valid fucking reasoning for the plays that I play. Markkanen over 22.5 points. And I always just go and I follow my process. It wins some days, it loses some days. It is what it is. It's gambling. At the end of every month, though, I'm up. You know, it all depends on your playing style, too. But, you know, if you're playing all 6-mans, you're probably not going to win very much money. You know, Markkanen over 22 has been hitting this at home at a 70% clip. 70% clip, and has hit in 1 of 2 last 2 games versus Washington. Lauri Markkanen over 32.5 PRA. Also, we will add the lines. The Vegas lines are always good information to have. No explanation needed there. We're going to make Clarkson a lean, even though it's close as fuck to official. So let's add Lauri. We'll go. Let's look. Yeah, we might go points here, man. I think we're gonna take. Man, who's all playing tonight in Utah? Who's all playing? Walker Kessler will probably take down some boards. Vanderbilt might grab some boards away from Markkanen. I do see him doing a lot of shooting, though, him and Clarkson. So we'll get to that. We'll get to all the questions, or as many as possible, after we get these initial core plays out of the way and we do the final raffle. So just a couple of minutes. We will check all those out. Let's take a look at Lauri's first half, even though there's not huge blowout potential in either game, but both are around a 7-8 point spread. So let's see if Lauri's been up to any good in the first half. Points, not much better. PRA, not much better. Fantasy, not much better. So there's no upside to going to the first half. So I don't know. Maybe I lean him. Maybe I turn this into a lean because it's not quite. It doesn't seem quite as safe given the history. Doug McDermott first half. We will certainly check that out. But, so let's just add for right now Markkanen's points to this lineup. We're gonna add. We've already added this to Patreon. I got to submit that lineup in the next 15 minutes for Patreon. I got to get that out. So we'll quick look at Dougie McDermott, even though he is not on the books generally. In his first half, so it looks good over the last 5. His PRA looks really good. That looks like way too good. Is Doug McDermott going to see time? I wish I didn't get banned from FanDuel for no reason the other day, because now I can't check like the inside stuff. It pisses me off. Dermott. 23, 21, 18, 25, 23. So as long as he's getting minutes, he's getting it done. Is he in the starting lineup today? By odd chance? If he is, I'm playing that. No, he's not. I don't know, man. Let me check props.cash for McDermott real quick. So Dougie McDermott is a little bit favored over on points. Or his PRA. If we look at just his points, he's a lesser of a favorite. So let's look at his PRA again. Do they offer his steals at all full game? Or I mean his 3-pointers full game? I'd be interested in that. Of course not. Fuckers. Alright, so let's take a peek. Right, it's bullshit, eh? So let's take a look on here real fast, and then we'll look at his pass versus them. So Spurs are playing, are they at home or on the road today? We gotta finish that game though. Spurs are on the road. So we'll go to the road splits for McDermott. We'll give him 28 minutes today. We'll give him 20 minutes. We'll give him less time because there's more popping up. At 20 minutes, he's getting the job done consistently. Let's give him 16 minutes. 16 minutes on the road. He's hitting 3 of the last 4. If we bump this up to just 19 minutes, he's hitting 4 of the last 5. So this is full game, 19 minutes. So he would need about 10 minutes in the first half. So let's look up Doug McDermott's first half game logs and see how many times he has gotten that. Doug McDermott game log, first half game log, first half. So 14, 12, 13, 8, 12, 13, 13, 11, 13. All right, let's run it. Let's run it. That's worth a lean at least a lean. So Doug McDermott over first half, and we're gonna put that on our shit too. .5. That's such a big fuck up. Oh my god, that's way too low. 6.5 PRA first half. And let's finish up now with this game and get these picks out. Denya's out. Jared Vanderbilt will come back too. He's not going to be a quarter play. Kristaps is gone. Kuzma we're not going to fuck with. Markkanen. Conley, let's see if any of the lines are interesting. Assist line is, but if they have it bumped to 7, I'm not interested. Turnovers are interesting. And let's quickly go to Conley to check out his lines. So Mike Conley, not looking at first half, I want full game. Conley, 7 assists, it is bumped, I'm not as interested. Turnovers, I am interested. 1.5 minus 140. I could see this. Let's see how many times Washington or NBA Washington steals per game. total of 6.9 per game. And the majority are coming from Goodwin and Beal. Doesn't matter who steals it, I guess. And then, oh no, what did they just fucking bump? I bet you it was McDermott too. Nope. What they just change on me, dude? Beal? Again? No fucking way, dude. What they didn't change shit. What are they talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna submit this 6-man right here just before they do change anything. Oh, so what the fuck, man? So something did change but didn't change. Let's see what changed. Valančiūnas, Vassell, McCollum. Yeah, so they got rid of something. It was fucking Beal. What are they doing, dude? You're fucking bullshitting. Took him off the board, man. Kristaps ruled out. Beal's gonna get the bumpity bump. If you didn't get Beal in already, it's over with. I'm glad I got him all over the fucking place. It's my lock of the day. Woo! Seal that one up tight, boys. 2-man and 5-man flex ain't where it's at, man. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck that. 4-man all day long. We will get to, again, the questions. I think we're done. I still got to finish this with Thrive Plays, but I just want to make sure we've gotten everyone. We're going to look at Walker Kessler. He's the last one. Rebounds look interesting for Kessler. Let's take a look for Walker Kessler. Centers versus Washington. Rebounds. I'm not even interested. Not even interested. Man, I'll look just because Beal's off the board and I need a 6 play. 7-5. They got it at 7-5 on the books too. They're tripping though. They're tripping if they got it at 7-5. I'm tripping. I'm gonna take it. I'm just going to take that one. I won't believe Walker Kessler. Even in a tough spot, I think 7-5 is a little low for that boy. If he gets some minutes and if this game should blow out, we get saved on the Bradley Beal play in that game. If it and if Walker Kessler would get more minutes if it blew out as well. Oh, fuck you. It just took all my other plays. So Walker Kessler. Oh, dude. Okay, Walker Kessler, Devin Vassell. Help me, guys. Yeah, Beal is playing for sure, bro. Kristaps isn't playing. Walker Kessler. McCollum, Markkanen. And then Clarkson steals. McCollum. Clarkson. Markkanen. So since they removed Beal, he would have been my choice, but we're gonna have to deal with it, and we're gonna take Walker Kessler as the 6-man because we're out of time, right? Oh, we can research deeper, honestly. What the fuck? Who am I missing still? First half. McDermott play. Bingo. I like that. I do like that, honestly. Alright, cool. Locked in. So that's what we're going to go with right now. Let me finish this up with Thrive Plays and get this out. Then we will give some money away and we will go over some questions. So we got Vassell, McCollum, Valančiūnas, Beal, Markkanen. Then we had Clarkson, McDermott. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was it. All right. And see when you saw what happened, guys. You see how I do my research. So if shit doesn't hit tonight, you see every single play given makes so much sense on why it should hit. And, like, that's what you got to understand when there's losing days. It's not because I put in less effort or because the picks sucked. It's because, like, shit happens and it's gambling and it is what it is. Markkanen points are great. Yes, Davis. Torres 2-man first half. I don't have a second first half play that I like. Beal's back on the board, huh? All right. Tell me he's back at 23-5 or 24-5, whatever the hell the number was. 24-5. Oof! Yes, sir. We're going to get rid of the Walker Kessler one. We're going to play the same 2-man. Reuse. We're going to get rid of your dumbass. We're going to put Bradley Beal on. We're going to do that for 5. And then we're going to do the same thing we just had for 5. And instead, we're going to take out Jordan Clarkson steals. No, I don't know if I want to take that out, to be honest. No, we're on a 4-man, because I don't like running 5s. So we will also get rid of... Oh, Valančiūnas was my other guy. What happened to Joe Val? So Vassell, McCollum. Okay, let's finish this, and then we'll get to these lineups. That's not as important. All right, and then Thrive. Fuck you, Thrive. Let's see what Thrive has to offer. So Thrive does have some great deals going on today, / props for NFL. If you've not tried the contest lobby, I would highly advise it. It's a hell of a lot of fun. If you're good with DFS, you should be able to kill soft competition. So CJ, okay, we could take Herb Jones under on points rebounds since they took just points off the board because that was too simple. Oh, no, they didn't. I'm going to take that to the under again. I'm going to take Vassell's points to the over. And I'm going to take Bradley Beal's points to the over. And I'm going to take... No playing Lauri? No? Alright, that's fine. Alright, let me just throw these on and get these out. Beal, Jones, Vassell. Alright. Fucking Christ. 21.5. That's all we're going to include, actually. We're not going to give out an under I don't feel great about because he could go off. Shit. I need to do this real quick. And we are back in business. Here we go. Alright guys, Patreon picks are out. Just drop these for everyone real quick. And we will get on with the show. So if you are a member through Thrive, this is what you would have, how you would have got plays done because you're not an actual member. But when you do, well, we need to talk about that too. If you're a Thrive member right now, like I said, we kind of talked about it earlier, but because of the price jump and stuff, and as well as the fact that you're not a member through Patreon yet, you're going to want to probably join prior to the 1st, because you're going to, at midnight, you'll be booted on the 31st. And if you want that seamless transition, it's best to get it done on the 30th or the 31st, probably. Okay, come on, motherfucker. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. Got so many tabs going on here. What the fuck? Alright, so that's how everyone in Patreon or in Thrive gets the Patreon plays, just like the Patreon people do, exact same. Nothing changes. Alright, that's that. We're done. Time for questions. All that shit. Clarkson's off the board? Yeah, it might be a bump. It might be because of the same reason, just Porzingis being gone is going to change matchups. It's going to change projections for everybody. So that news was like literally 30 minutes later than I wanted it to be. Give me 10 seconds, guys. All right. Questions. They removed Lauri. Oh, shit, guys. Well, I hope you were building alongside with me. That's foul, dude. I'm glad I got my shit in. That's fucking foul. Oh, people. Good. All right, let's give some money away, guys. It's only $57 a year now. So we're going to do this again. There's new people here. We're going to get rid of all these initials. Okay, again, send your initials. And if you're in Patreon or you're in through Thrive, you don't need to send anything. If you're just here in the stream or just in the Discord, but you haven't signed up in the Patreon in any way, shape, or form, I need your initials. Only give them once. Don't, because if it's more than once, it's just going to take more time. I want to get this done. I want to get the people their money. Yummy gets to keep his extras, but he can't. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. You can't win again anyways. Alright, let's just do this. Fucking Christ. Alright, so let's get these. BW, MJR, BW, JF, DRL, Jim, JM, sure. I got you, Jim. I got you. Anybody else? Billy, you definitely are on that Excel sheet, I promise you. You're in, right? Let me double check. I will double check for you. I'm pretty sure, but just because of your situation, it's a little different. Let me check the sheet, though. No, you might be right, brother. You might be right. Yeah, dude, you're right. Alright, so I'm going to add you, Bill. I'm going to give you 2, Bill, actually, because I fucked you on the first time around. Alright. Here we go. Everyone in Patreon is already in. Everyone through Thrive in Patreon is already in. Yeah, I got a spreadsheet literally with everybody. You've got a name and a number on the spreadsheet, so everyone know who everyone is. Where did the fucking spreadsheet just go? Like literally everyone is on there. So as long as you're in the stream, you're not canceled or kicked out, you're gonna be good. So we already got 40 going to Yummy Muffins. And let's give this other 40 away, and then we'll do some questions. Let's figure out what number spin it's going to be again. Second name. All right. Second name or number for the same amount, $40. Second one is the winner, YBY TV. You can get added for the second one, boys, just in time. Okay, no more. That's it. BB, YBY, CC. All right, last spin. This is it. $40. 40 whole dollars. I mean, that's 8 entries, I guess. So fuck it. It's a number. I'm happy it's a number. Sorry, Bill. 154. Yeah, I know. Pretty crazy. 84 hit twice, all right? So 154. Let's see if they're here. Presto. He is a Patreon member signed up in the last week or so. Preston, you here? Got 30 seconds for Preston. I don't know, if you see yourself in passing, you'd know. You're blue if you're in through Thrive. You're green if you're in the Patreon, you're new. You're yellow if you got a little bit till you renew. And you're red if you are really close to being up for renewal or been kicked out. So if you see yourself in passing while we wait. Oh, Preston's here. Hey, there you go, bro. Cool. We went through, I don't know if you were here earlier or not, man. You dodged 10 people not being here, so it was meant to be a Christmas miracle for sure. Congrats to the winners. So we got Preston and Yummy Muffins. So I explained before, guys, because of some dumb shit from the past, I cannot use PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. I have Apple Pay, and I have ZELLE. Everybody can get ZELLE. Bro, I know you can't believe it. I'm sure you can't, but you did. You're getting $40. Spend it on whatever the hell you would like. Some gas, some presents, some fucking gambling, some blow, whatever, man, whatever you fancy, good sir. Whatever you fancy. Enjoy it. Thanks to, again, big thanks to Kid Dreams 1804, Mark. You are awesome for donating. Mitch, if you do want to donate some money to give away, we can do it on the next live stream for sure. Anybody who ever wants to help, donate money or donate to the channel, if it's for me, let me know. If you want to give it away, just as a lookout, whenever we do a live stream, I will always match whatever people want to give away. I'll always match it. I have no problem giving some money back to people, especially when people need it, holidays, times like this. I'm more than willing to look out. So you need some more wax. There you go, nigga. Re-up time. Re-up time. I feel real good about you winning $40. That's a great spending of my $40. It's better than giving it to Prize Picks. Yes, sir. All right. So, money's given. If you both, Yummy Muffins and Preston, could DM me on Discord. If you don't, I will make sure to get to you. Let me know whether Apple Pay or Zelle is better and a phone number that works. Make sure it's you. Once I know it's you, I will get you your money tonight, tomorrow, whatever's clever. Giveaway, give me winnings like Christmas present. Really? Really, bro? Whoo! They removed the steals in Lauri. I really hope you guys got him, man. Like I said, we have been on fire every time we've live streamed. That's a good sign because nothing's going on in that game that would cause anyone to be off the board. Yummy, I just want you to confirm, man, one more time. Like, it was a win for you, bro. It was a Christmas present for you. Oh, you're in Wisconsin, Preston? I'm from the Milwaukee area. There's another couple Milwaukee area people in the stream right now as well. Yeah, I was born and raised, lived there for 30-some years. Right outside Milwaukee and in Milwaukee. But, yeah. Questions, guys? JK, yeah. Good man. You keep that money, bro. That's what I'm saying. Keep that shit. That's for you. Oh, you're in Green Bay. Right on. So I moved up to Wausau for about 5 years, actually. So in that area. But small world for sure. Definitely a small world. Now I'm in Florida, and there's so many damn people from Florida in the Patreon, too. I love it. I'd love to meet some of you guys in person. I'm trying to move to Colorado on the 1st of February, but the problem is nowhere will take my dog. He's on a breed restriction list for most everywhere. But, I mean, I'm in Florida now. Happily, I'll meet up people in Florida, hang out, fucking have a drink, whatever, smoke, and drive through fucking wherever on the way to Colorado. Cool. You only got Venmo. You can download. Everybody can get Zelle and connect it to their bank account. Everybody can do that. I have a Chow Chow, a white Chow. This is him. We just got our pictures taken for Christmas. They're absolutely fucking adorable. But yeah, he's been not feeling well lately, so he's been the reason I've had to, leave. Can I show my slip again? Sure. Let me move this back over. Alright, so... Okay. So this was my most current slip. See, Boomer's my first dog, and he was not even supposed to be my dog. A friend of a friend's parents' breed. He was the runt. He got his eye scratched out when they were feeding when he was about a week old. So he permanently lost his eye. He has one eye now. Nobody wanted him, so my friends took him, and they had a half Irish setter that was 5, and basically just intimidated the shit out of the puppy. So they asked if I could hang on to him for a night or two just to give their dog some space and retake over the house. I ended up asking to keep him, and they said sure, and here we are 5.5 years later. Best dog I could ever ask for. So, world works in mysterious ways. They're back up. Cool. Okay. Did they get bumped at all? Because I got another lineup to make if they didn't get bumped. I mean, does anyone have some questions? And people had questions before. Are you still here? I mean, you have any NBA questions that you want answered? We can deep dive any players we haven't already. We've got 30 minutes till the slate starts. Again, I do want to mention, make sure to check out Thrive, and if you have not yet signed up for the promotion for the Patreon, like I said, right now, instead of a $10 deposit, it's a $20 deposit. You get your money doubled, and I pay you the $20 right back. So you get $40 for free. You get my Patreon plays for the day that you signed up, as well as getting entered into a drawing along with the other Thrive people, which is only about 100 people, to win a jersey of your choice, NBA, NFL, and get that shipped out to you, provided by Thrive Fantasy. So, big thanks to them. Jakob rebound, sure. Are you looking at the over or the under, man? Jose Alvarado, we can look at him too. I'm kind of interested in Jose. He's not somebody I mind playing. He's not very bummy. I mean, solid dude. He works really hard. You said Jakob Hurdle, right? Okay. Jakob rebounds. Ooh, some nice juice at 7.5. If it's been bumped to 8, I'm not interested. Or if Prize Picks started at 8, whatever the case may be. If it's at 8, I'm not interested. If it's at 7.5, we'll talk. Yeah, nope, I'm good. I will pass. It's asking to get hooked, brother. Asking to get hooked. Well, you can't really get hooked here, I mean, but you know what I mean. 7 are coming. So... anyone else? Jose. Yeah, Jose. All right, let's take a look at Jose. So what Jose prop are you interested in, Mark? Actually, Yummy, I'm not asking you again. No more jokes. If you want me to, in all honesty, bro, if you said you didn't care about getting the $40, I would keep it for myself and put it into buying another service like props.cash to use to help all of us, is what I would do with it. So it's up to you. I mean, if you don't want the money, I'll keep my money and I will buy a subscription that will help all of us. Just let me know like what you honestly want to do, because if you want the money, it's yours, man. You want it. So Jose's points. Bro, I appreciate all of you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you guys so much. You have no idea. You have no idea. You've given me the ability to do this as a job. I don't make a lot, but I get to do it. I get to stay home with my dog every day. I have super bad anxiety, so like I don't have to go out and work at a job with people and like be stressed and not feeling good all the time. So like means so much to me, and the ability to do this is only because of you guys. You know, if it wasn't for you guys supporting me, I couldn't do this. So I appreciate you guys. I do everything I can, and will continue to do everything I can. So points and assist. Bro, just wait till MLB throwbacks. Wait till some pitcher props start. Jose never under 3 assists versus the Spurs. Interesting. Okay, let's look at his points and assists quickly. Okay. So Jose Alvarado. Let's look at his points first. So Jose Alvarado, even money both sides, playing at home tonight. Where he played. Oh, shit. You might be on to something, Mark. You might be on to something, brother. Is Jose starting tonight? No, McCollum is starting. He might start aside McCollum. He's not. Okay. So, let's see what his minutes have looked like. Because that's going to be very key on whether or not he gets there, because he's a high point per minute player. But, hey, Yummy, let me know, bro. Like, for real, though, let me know what you want me to do. Otherwise, I'll DM you and we'll talk. Jose Alvarado game log. Okay, bet. Say no more. I will certainly do that. I'm going to be repurchasing Awesemo or Stochastic this coming week. I'm looking to get Fantasy Labs again. Fantasy Labs is expensive, though. Fantasy Labs is almost $500 a year, so that will be my Christmas present to myself, probably. Fantasy Labs helps a lot. They have a lot of really good information and would save me a lot of time. So, what the fuck is this? Okay. What the fuck? Dude, I just want Jose Alvarado game log, bro. Alright. 20, 15, 17, 10, 25, 21, 27. Do we think he gets extra run tonight? Is there any idea of yes or no for some reason he would be getting extra run? Outside of like players being out? Let me check to... Fuck, I can't even do that. Depends on the starter. Okay, but yeah, and it's McCollum. I mean, Trey Murphy might get subbed out. They slide McCollum to the 2 and Jose plays the 1. That's really possible because I don't see Trey Murphy playing like 30-plus minutes either. Trey Murphy. Yeah, well, let's see what he's been playing lately and try to see if we can assess points or minutes to people. Yeah, 28, 22, OT 33, 25, OT 34, 27. So he's right in that late or the upper 20s. So I could see him playing in that upper 20s area tonight because of the people being out. So, well, whatever that was, probably another subscription. Yeah, they're subscriptions. Appreciate that. So Jose Alvarado points look really good. Let's look at the past for Jose, even though that's not quite relevant today because there's different people playing. There's going to be different usage rates. And again, this is why those subscriptions will be awesome. Jose Alvarado, game log, verse. Jesus Christ. Okay. 15, 5, 23, 8, and 6. Considering he's done it every time he's played the Spurs, he's had upwards of 18 minutes. It's kind of strange considering when we looked at his game log just a second ago, he had no games over 18 minutes. 20, 15, 17, 10 in the last 5. 25, 21, 27, 24. That's a little better. So, assume Jose plays 20. Based off this history, I want to give him closer to 24 minutes probably. We'll give him 22, and we'll see what it looks like. 22 minutes at home. 22 minutes. 22 minutes, if he's played 22 minutes or more, he's looking at a 71% hit rate, which implies with the implied odds of minus 250 of hitting this line at home, playing 22 minutes or more. He has a minus 250 implied odds. So that looks very solid. Probably something that could have been included in the leans. We'll look at his assist. So, yeah, I think over is very doable. Let's, real quick, too, I want to look at Jose's volume on shots. So, again, this could happen. 0 for 6 last game. 1 for 6 3 games ago. 0 for 3 the game before. 1 for 6 2 games before that. So Jose goes on one of those nights, you're not winning shit. But Jose goes out there, plays 22 minutes, and he shoots 6 for 10, 12 for 19. Notice this too. Every single game he's played 20 minutes or more, he's put up at least 6 shots. And every game he's had 24 minutes or more, he's had 12 plus shots. So if he sees minutes, 22 to 24 minutes plus, he should very easily be able to hit 10 points on volume alone. The matchup, again, let's look at one more time. Point guard points versus Washington. Ugly. Bottom 3, only allowing 19 per game. So, again, that's not great. It's the same issue we faced from McCollum. Oh, thank you. Thank you, bro. Spurs. 23.34. Thank you. That's not 100% true because the blowout potential, there's blowout risk in both games technically. If we look at Vegas and what they're talking about, it's probably not going to be. I think they keep it within 10. But I think the game probably could see a 20-point gap at some point. But if we look, though, at what the current odds are at, so the Spurs are plus 8.5 points. The Pels are 8.5-point favorites, 228 total. The Jazz are 7.5-point favorites with a 231 total. Oh, of course, you guys. You are very welcome. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that, and like I said, whether you're seeing me do it or not, this is literally what I do from the minute I wake up till game time, and then I watch games and, literally on 4 different screens, as many games as possible to try to assess what the fuck went wrong, if something went wrong, and fix it, I'm definitely putting the work in for you guys. I want nothing but green for all of us, Nothing more do I want than all green slips all the time. We are done with the spins. We got our winners. We are done with the spins, but that's just as of right now. We're taking the next 2 weekends off. Don't forget that, guys. We're normally off every Saturday. But we're taking off the next 2 Sundays for the holiday. Coming next year, we might look into, once NFL ends, doing no weekends and it being just a Monday through Friday gig. Just because it is a lot, 6 days a week. Like, I don't have time to go grocery shopping. I don't have time to shower sometimes. Like, it's bad. So I'm considering making it a 5-day-a-week thing. And if I do that, the prices would probably revert back to 2040 once the NFL ends. So, at which point people's subscriptions, if they were on a higher price one, if I do end up jumping prices on one as I am expecting to, you would come back down to a lower amount, obviously. But I always do recommend top tier because you have the access to asking me to see all my slips, to asking me all these questions you're asking me tonight. You can ask me all day long and I have hours to check it for you, so I can normally get to almost everyone and what they need. That's why I also limit the amount of people allowed in top tier. So with all the Thrive people, it's going to go way over capacity. So the Thrive people, I think there's probably going to be about 50 spots left total, and there's about 110 Thrive people right now. So in top tier, there's room for about half of the people, which is fine because probably half the people, 25% won't resubscribe at all. 25%, 50% of those people will be top tier, and 50% will do the base tier. And that's totally cool, you know. But definitely keep it limited so that I can give as much support to people as possible. Let's quickly, we got 15 minutes, Jose's assist, and we'll wrap it up. Damn, dude. Killing all my things. Voice is going up. All right. Finish this strong. Jose Alvarado assist. Well, why are we looking at assists? We don't got assists offered to us. If anything, we'd be looking at points plus assists. And if he's never had 3 or less, points plus assists sounds like Lock City if you believe in Jose's points, because it's a 3 difference. So if he's never had less than 3, absolute worst case, if he hits points, you win. Yeah, that's my stoned ass. 3.5 assist. Okay. Personally, do you like the points, bro? If you like the points, I would be all over the points plus assist, because you're getting that hook taken off. So personally, that's where I'd be, considering what we just found out about Jose's points. But let's dig on his assist real quick. Jose Alvarado assist. Let's back this out to 0. Okay, so this is what's going on at home for Alvarado on his assist. His hit this in 1 of 5 last home games. Not great. Granted, Jose Alvarado versus San Antonio, 5. It's not even he's had 3. He's had hella. He had 5, 9, 5, 5, and 3. So all the way back in early 2022. So he's been averaging 5 plus, really. So the assists look good historically. The assists look like shit at home. Let's look at the assist matchup against San Antonio. Top 10, giving up 10 per game. Jose sees 40% of the minutes in the game, so 20 minutes, 19 minutes. He should theoretically get there. We just talked about it. We think we can see 22 to 24. That gets you home on points. It gets you home on assists. It gets you home on points plus assists. So Jose Alvarado looks very solid if we think he's going to see 20 minutes or more. So that, I think, is it, guys. I'm going to actually send you messages right now. Yummy muffins. Apple Pay or Zelle number. And oh, Yummy, I'm tripping, bro. You said keep that shit. You are such a player for that, because Mark gave 40. You're putting 40 back towards the thing. That's perfect. That way the money I was going to give away goes to a sub. The money Mark wanted to give away got given away. That's awesome. Where can you find my Patreon? I can give you my Patreon link right now. No problem. I can do that 2 seconds for you. And then again, if you've not signed up for Thrive, definitely sign up for Thrive. Again, if you do the $20 deposit as a minimum, you can do up to $100, and they'll match that and give you a double. So you'd get $200 off of $100. I'd refund you $20, so you get $200 off of $80. Plus, you get my Patreon plays for the day. So that's great, and you get signed up for the contest to win the jersey. So there's that. Oops. Did I click the fucking link? Copy. Alright, here is the link for you. Okay. Well, cool. Got another sign up. Well, I think that is it, guys. So, unless anybody has anything else, best of luck tonight. I am actually going to go ahead and launch off a Bradley. Maybe we should come off Beal, because I got so much Beal. I did that last night, and I had a loser that I had locked in 100%. So who the hell was it? Was it Dinwiddie? Yeah, it was Dinwiddie last night. Fucking loser. His stats were like cream your pants kind of shit. And he fucking failed. Unreal, dude. So we'll lock in Vassell points along with, what was the other points? So generally, bro, I go live on Saturdays because I do no content on Saturdays. I do content Monday through Sunday. Take Saturdays off because I'm generally doing research for NFL for Sunday on Saturday, / doing like life things that I have to do. But the move coming up and the holidays coming up, nothing will be on Saturday and Sunday for the next 2 weeks. So there probably won't be a live stream until the first Saturday of the new year. But I do a YouTube video every single day for NBA and Sundays for NFL as well. And then I do baseball once baseball rolls around, and baseball is like my favorite. So I'm excited for that, but that will definitely be included in Patreon too. The sports will roll over once football is done. It'll be all NBA. Once baseball picks up, it'll be NBA baseball. NBA will finish, and then it'll just be all MLB, and then MLB will pick up with football again, or whatever the hell the schedule, however they align. So always tons of cool shit happening. And again, this is only the I spelled it wrong. I was going to say they pulled Alvarado. This is only the second month of the Patreon. I just started the YouTube channel at the end of September, so this is all so new. There's going to be so many upgrades and so many cool things that I'm planning on now that I'm doing this as a job. I can write off equipment for YouTube to make my streams better, to be able to do live streams more often with better recording equipment, better lighting equipment, being able to, buy subscriptions for the Patreon and be able to write those off so I can buy like the top subscriptions for research so that it benefits everybody. So there's lots of big things to come in the Patreon, guys. No doubt about that. And even right now, top tier is $1.33 a day. This is what I do, and like I said, for about 8 to 10 hours a day that I'm watching games, and I'm not watching for fun. I'm watching, like, analytically watching games, so I do put a lot of time into it, a lot of effort, and I do really care, and it, like, weighs on me when we lose, and that shit really pisses me off. So I don't know. If I weren't in the one making the Patreon, I'd sign up for my own Patreon if I knew the work that went into it. So, I mean, some people don't see it, so they don't understand. They see we lost 3 days in a row. Well, we can't predict blowouts that show 5-point spreads. We can't predict 30% shooting. We can't predict picking up 3 fouls in 5 minutes. That's stuff that no one can predict. So they see a couple losses and go, this guy sucks. But, like, nobody's going to be able to tell you anything, really more detailed. You can't look into much else, like assist props. I have a certain thing you can check for assist props. That's right. Where's it at? Super cool tool on NBA.com's advanced analytics. Let's see if I can fucking find it. It tells you, though, basically how many attempted assists, how many possible assists, how many passes they make per game, how many passes they receive per game, all sorts of cool shit. So I know base and VIP are identical. How many picks do I do? Okay, so basically I'll explain the whole Patreon thing real quick. So the base tier and the VIP tier are the exact same plays. I give, depending on the size of the slate, you saw we have a 2-game slate tonight. I gave out, I think, 6 official picks and 2 leans. Generally, I give out about 10 official plays per night and a few leans. That way, it leaves room for you to pick your favorites and leave the rest that you don't like. I try to give you extra options. Sometimes that hurts, sometimes it doesn't. Usually, I'm in the ballpark of 80 to 85% correct. So if I give 10 picks out and 5 leans, I'm hitting 8 out of 10 picks and 4 out of 5 leans. Or I'm hitting 7 out of 10 picks and all the leans, or I'm hitting 9 out of 10 picks and 3 of the leans. So it's been really, really, really good in December. I've been gambling full-time since March now. But the difference, on YouTube, I'll give between 2 and 6 a day. I used to give, 15 picks a day on YouTube before I had the Patreon, so I was doing it just as for fun, and I was giving out all my plays during the MLB, and that's what caught people on, because I went on a heater for the end of MLB like nobody's business, dude. I won so much goddamn money in October, it is unreal. All that is, everything I talk about is all 100% knowledge to everybody, stuff you can see. I don't say anything that can't be proven or isn't already posted somewhere on Patreon or on the Discord. Everything's legit about what I'm doing and the research and stuff like that. There's no reason to lie about that shit like some of these clowns out there. So you get the exact same picks. I can break it down for you and actually just show you exactly what you're getting. So let me pull the Patreon up. Okay, so here's the Patreon, dude. So on the Patreon, you get every single day I do a first look and I do a final picks. The first looks are when I go through the Vegas lines. I pick the lines that look like they have value, or I pick the players that I think are looking good. So I take them and I will list them, and I'll list, so NBA first looks. Here's yesterday's first looks. So I give my kind of run overview on the slate and what I think about the slate. I give you all the names that appeal to me early. There's about 20 here, okay? I tell you kind of early opinions about them because there's very little research into them, blowout risk here. Hey, this is a revenge matchup. Stuff like that. Hey, this was bumped, you know, so stuff like that in the first looks. Very generalized. Then you can either research those yourself because you're the kind of person who's like a go-getter and does that, and you can lock it in before the bumps usually, or you can wait and you can take my final picks. The final picks, then I do all this same research you saw tonight all day long, and I come up with my final picks. So I drop my final picks, and I give one lineup with each in the base package. You get a six-man, which is generally not even a six. I'm playing it, but it's generally just my fate, not necessarily how I would ideally organize the six, but my six favorite plays at that moment in time. So, like, this was my first look: Shea, Anthony, Paolo, Embiid, Harden, Donovan. My final look ended up being Shea, Anthony, Embiid, Durant, Trey, Dinwiddie. So you see there was some that carried through from first looks to final plays, others that did not, and new ones replaced them. Do you do picks 30 minutes for the game because players... So here's what I do. Okay, so here again the difference between top tier and base tier. I do my first looks between 1 and 3 p.m. Eastern. Games are at 7 p.m. Eastern most nights, or at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, and I give my final picks 1 hour before lock. If anybody DNPs, top tier will hear about it like that, and I will let you know if it's probably best to cancel your lineup or to keep your lineup depending on what is in it, who is bumped, who is not, and ideas on that. So if you're in top tier, I'll show you the top tier chat and kind of what's going on in top tier. So the top tier chat, there's no crying, there's no whining, there's no bullshit, there's no arguments, there's no spam, there's no nothing. No, I'm not even going to have time, bro. It's 8:01. I'll see if I can look at Gafford after I get through this. You're on YouTube, Bill. So this is the top tier, and if you come into my free Discord, you can check out the testimonial section. So we have big hits, which is everybody's wins and like the trophy shelf, more or less, for everyone. And then the testimonials is just for the Patreon. So this is what people have to say about myself, about the Patreon, and then dropping their wins. So, like, this is the dude who donated, Mark. Like I said, he was, like, very unsure of his picks in the beginning, and I gave him some tools and kind of talked him through what I do. He watched some live streams, and look what he's doing on his own, man. Fucking just the night game last night, $575 in wins. Killing it, dude. Killing it. So, you know, just random calls that I'll drop in the chat. You know, these are all tailed picks. Everything that comes in the testimonials is a tailed pick that people are playing. Otherwise, they go to the big hits, because if somebody came up with their plays on their own, I don't want credit for them. I only want credit for what I gave. So you can check these out. This is my friend from elementary school, Bill. He doesn't even watch basketball. He watches football. He's a football guy. But he found out that I did this and joined. And he is raping in basketball. Absolutely raping. Doesn't even watch basketball. So, you know, Patreon has been great. You can also come into the Patreon releases. There, thank you, Amwar. Thank you, my man. So anything that says open to the public or public whatever next to it, it's the results, which I will post almost every day as long as I have time. I'll post the results of all of our picks. So let me see. I'm moving out at the end of the month, so I've been super busy lately, so I've not been posting as much. So, like, okay, so, like, here's a recap, open to the public. So this is what I did. So this is how the night went. 12-14, so we went 10 out of 12 on picks on the night, 3 on 3 out of on Thrive, 13 out of 15 we gave on the 14th. And those are the picks we won and lost. That's 14. Here's the 13th, the day prior. Looks like we had some hook problems with Zion and Middleton. We went 100%, could have been my biggest night ever. Story of the night, top players benched by shitty coaching decision caused mass losses of hooks. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 and 2 of the 3 were hook losses on our official plays. We went 6 out of 6 on our leans, and we went 1 out of 2 on the Thrive plays. That's coming off of a 13 out of a 15 night. The night after that, the night before that, I have 2 nights prior, I did a recap. So 2 nights prior, it looks like we had a pretty good night as well. The recap, 13 and 3. So we had 16 picks given that day, and we won 13 of the picks. So yeah, like I said, I'm normally in the 85% wheelhouse. Like I said, a lot of time and effort goes into it, and that's why the picks do come out at such a high win rate, you know. So like leans and Thrive plays, cashed all 4. Over here, the only losses we had on the day, a Giannis point loss and a Melton steals loss, you know, and those are very iffy steals. Normally I put steals and blocks into the leans. That day I did not because I felt confident, obviously, and we missed it, you know. Chris Middleton, it's the day Chris Middleton got injured and killed my 6-mans. I remember this day. Yeah, I had a great day. Great day. So there's that. I did post this for people to see. This was after MLB ended I believe in the announcements I posted it. Yeah, so here's the thumbnail. Oops. Hey. Let's get the thumbnail pulled up. Can I not get the fucking thumbnail? Okay. Let me get you the thumbnail so you can see how my October went. Okay, well, what the fuck? So I'll try to show it to you on here, I guess. It's the only way to do it. So in October, I had $4,172 in wins, 740 picks correct. Good looking, man. That's what's up. I think you'll be very happy with your decision. Favorite sport, MLB. My biggest win was only $410 because I bet for minimum losses, max wins. I bet 2-mans to cover the losses possible for 6-mans. The 6-mans give me the ability to put $5 in and flip it for a 120 win. If I can win 2-mans for $5, that gives me $20 for free to play with. That's 4 5-mans. If I hit one of those, boom, I just made a 25x off of free money, you know, and I can't lose because I hit my 2-mans, and that was smart. I think so too, man. I think so too. Maybe, you know what? Is that game started already? No? Let's see if we can get both those in as a 2-man, actually. Clarkson steals and the McDermott first half. Yeah, that was a good call by Bill. And that's my friend who doesn't even watch basketball. He just looks through and looks at last fives and then asks me 1,000 questions about if it's a good play. And normally he's right and brings things that I don't even notice to I would never look at Doug McDermott's first fucking half. Come on. 1 minute. Oh, shit. Thank you. McDermott. No, get the fuck off. McDermott. Thank you. And we're going to keep those. We're going to throw one more 6-man in. McDermott, and then we said, who else did we like, guys? We liked Markkanen. Is he still there? Markkanen's back. We liked Markkanen. We liked Beal. We liked McCollum and Vassell. Beal, I like. Vassell, I like. McCollum scares me. And we liked Jose. We said Jose points. Alvarado points. Sure, fuck it. Let's try it. Got nothing else to do with that $5. That's fucking spend it. There we go. Lock it in. That is it, guys. Thank you to the 26 who are still here. That's insane. Peaked out like 100-some people. Discord. Conley bumped 10.5. Bumped up or bumped? Really? Bumped up? That's not good. Good thing I didn't take any Conley. I got one Conley under. I ain't scared. Let's look on the books and see what Conley's at. See if Conley's still at 9.5 or 10.5 and see what they're talking about. Oh, let's see. Mike Conley. I got to turn the game on, so we're going to close this up in a second. Mike Conley. Mike Conley did get bumped to 10. Okay, 10.5 plus 118. Yes, I do have a link to the Discord, of course. Let me get that for you. It's actually in the link to every single YouTube video. And yeah, they were at 9.5 before. That's fine. Because look at 10.5, look at the juice. The juice is at plus 120 almost. Minus 160 to the under. Look at the shit that they bumped it. Still going to the under. Kuzma bumped. Yeah, that makes sense. Porzingis got ruled out. That's what's up. Good shit. Denny, that's what's up, bro. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned how I research a little bit. Some things you can do to upgrade your research and work a little on your own. And after a couple months of Patreon, bro, you should be able to do all this shit on your own where you never need to buy anyone's anything again. That's my goal, to be able to send you out the door after a couple months feeling like I can fucking win this shit by myself now. And I know everything I need to do, to get these plays. If you're in the Patreon, bro, for 3 months, I promise you're gonna be able to do all this shit on your own, just like I do. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, is help you guys. I don't want to just give you fucking plays. That's why the top tier is so much better, in my opinion, is like you're learning things from me in top tier. Like you're seeing not just my lineups and my picks, but why I make those picks and why I correlate my lineups like I do, why I do certain things. So it's got a lot of value. The top tier really does have a lot more value than just the base, but you can always upgrade. I don't ever hesitate to tell people start at base tier, and if you want to upgrade. If you feel like you're missing out on something or just the plays alone aren't working for you. Because for some people, they're not. No one knows how to mix and match better than anyone else because that's pure luck. I'm really shitty at it. That's why 2-mans are the answer, because you don't have to think about how do I mix and match. You just do it. With a 6-man, you got so many fucking choices, and Prize Pick gives you all these bullshit ass props to choose from. That's why short slates are where I make all my money is on 4 to 6 game slates, because the amount of plays offered keep you honest about what play is the best play and what play is iffy. When you got 13 games. A lot of things seem like they could be a really good play, and most aren't or are a trap. Or the guy will go out and he'll shoot 25%. or the game will blow out, or the coach will fuck it off. So short slates are definitely the days where you should go a little heavier when you're with me. Big slates, go a little lighter. And I normally mention this every single day with my first looks. Hey, this is how I feel about the slate. I don't feel comfortable. I do feel comfortable. I feel really good about this. I feel like shit about this. So again, all those little things add up, and I think the value is definitely the best in top tier, and it's definitely, some people got the introductory price that I ran for the first week and a half for $25 for the top tier, and now it's about to be $50 because there's been so much success in there in December, and just, people are asking me why I'm giving it away, and really, I kind of am, considering how much I do, but that's also why I'm considering taking just all weekends off once football ends, so that it's a little more reasonable to charge you guys a little bit less, and also for me to have a little more time with my family. I'm a single father of a 17-year-old. Got my dog. I got a lot of shit that I got to take care of on my own for myself and my kid. So, when I'm glued to the computer 16 hours a day, it's really, really hard. But I'm willing to do it every single day, 100%, man. Whatever, to make some money, to get you guys some money, so that all of our families can thrive and fucking eat together and fucking have a good holiday together. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, in my opinion. So, can I get Pinnacle? Yeah, everyone can get Pinnacle. You don't sign up. So I'm in Fort Myers, so don't sign up for an account at Pinnacle. You don't need to. So you just go to pinnacle.com, and then you're going to need to do one thing. So when you go on Pinnacle, when you get to the page, it's going to look like this. Your odds are going to look like this, and you're going to be fucking confused as shit because you don't know what anything means, nor do I. So what you need to do once you come on here, first things first, you turn on fucking night mode. Oh, you can't, because you're not logged in, because you're not a user, so you can't. I was going to say, why am I on light mode right now? Anyways, you come over to the odds, and you go from decimal odds, and you turn it to American odds, and that turns it from this shit to something we understand. So now you are ready. You don't need to log in. You don't need to do anything. All the sports are offered right here on the side, from basketball to esports. You even got fucking volleyball. You can bet on fucking the biathlons. You can get lines on darts. You can do just about anything using Pinnacle. I've bet CSGO using just the main website with the teams and their stats, as well as the esports tab, and I've done well. I don't follow hockey, and I win hockey almost every time I play it using Vegas lines and knowing just minimally who some all-stars are. Generally, that's a key. You play star players only. You don't play scrubs when you don't need to punt. This isn't DFS. You don't have a minimum salary or a max salary where you have to punt someone. You can play all superstars here. So, that's what it is, man. So, yeah, that's what it is. Yes, speaking the truth for you, that is what I am about, man, and that is who I am. That's what I got going on. So I hope everyone fucking makes some money tonight. I'm gonna go eat, turn the games on. I want to watch some fucking basketball, hang out with my dog. Hope you guys make some money tonight. Tomorrow we got a full slate, and then we are off for the weekend, so we're back at it tomorrow. I'll have a YouTube video up by 2 in the afternoon, and then Patreon picks will always 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. First looks 5:30, 6 p.m., maybe 6:15, depending on the news for final looks. 45 minutes, hour before slate, just in case of late DMPs, like Mark said. Like yesterday, I was totally prepared for that, totally caught everyone on time for that, told them get KD before they removed Kyrie and bumped the line, and most people got him. So that's what's up. Take it easy, guys. This was fucking awesome. Happy holidays. Thank you for coming. And Preston, I'll be sending you your $40, but I will be actually throwing you a message right now, and then I will close the stream up. Oh, he already got a hold of me. Perfect. Sending now. All right, so let's send him some money, and then we'll get out of here. No, where the fuck's my cell phone? Here it is. All right. Oh, wow. He's got a fucking Madison, Wisconsin. Oh, yeah. He said he was in Wisconsin. Madison, is it? Oh, he said Green Bay. That's what it is. Green Bay, too. Okay. All right. 920-609-8834. Texting you to double check. Okay. Gotta get rid of that. Take that shit off. Yes, I do crypto, bro. I've been in the crypto market since 2016. I used to day trade as a living. And just got my ass wiped out by FTX. Lost 13K. So that was gay. So pretty lame, but is what it is. Just one of the many times where, oh yeah, I've been around through like the ICO, the BitConnect shit, like, all the Wild West, man. Like, you know, the early fucking, all the early fucking scams, you know, I made money on, and then they rug pulled and took whatever we have left. But yeah, I definitely do crypto. That's basically all I do, really, is crypto. And oh yeah, fuck! Oh no, I did place this. I did place the bets. Say I forgot. Yeah, this is how you know I do crypto. Yeah, cause I bet on a Bitcoin only sportsbook. It's called nitrogen.eu. I would highly recommend it. No, Sam having any effect on that, because it's overseas. So you bet straight Bitcoin. Everything is in milli Bitcoin. So it's 1/100th of a Bitcoin is 1 milli Bitcoin. So it's like, you know, 10 of them is, what, you know, 17K a Bitcoin right now, 18K, whatever price is. $180 is 10. So you just load on whatever you want and you make your bets, and that's that. So like this one, I bet whatever to make a couple $100 almost. So on 2 overs in the Jazz. But yeah, that's it, man. I did. Oh yeah, bro. I told you. I just said, yeah, I was in FTX. I'd been in FTX. I got banned from Coinbase in 2019 for something. Did nothing wrong, but I got banned over some bullshit. So I moved most of my hot wallet funds and money that I actively traded with on FTX, and then I would send money from FTX to KuCoin, where I would do my trading. But yeah, I lost 13,000 in FTX. I got a little bit over 6,000 off the day before when I heard the news, and then eventually they just stopped processing my withdrawals, and then everything zeroed out. Then all the user information was gone, and then the website was gone. So game over. There will be a lawsuit. I'm never going to see the full thing back, but I'll see some of the money back eventually in the class action. But plus FDI, fucking Sam's going to get fucking raped in prison, so that's cool. But yeah, man, I did do FTX. I was definitely in it because I could not be in Coinbase anymore, and I don't hold any crypto online except for what I actively trade, which was a little over 10,000 at the time. But it's nickels and dimes compared to what I paid when I got in. So what was $13,000, I probably paid like $800 for total. and it's worth 13K now. So, yeah, man. Forex is dumb, bro. I don't trade stocks. It's for pussies. I like to make like 500 X's over a month, on some fucking shit coins. Like, that's how I roll. I'm a degenerate. And we all are, so that's why we're here gambling. But all right, man, I'm out of here. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Make sure to sign up for Thrive. Again, deposit $20. It will double your deposit up to 100. I will pay you back 20. So you are getting, if you deposit 20, you'll get 40. I will give you your 20 back. So it is totally risk-free, $40. You'll get my Patreon picks for that day as well. So it's 100% risk-free. You get free picks that day. Sign up. Try it out. I promise you'll like it over there, guys. They have a lot of big things up and coming. And then not to mention, if you do sign up, between the start of the last promo and this coming probably Wednesday is when we'll make the cut. And then we're doing a giveaway this coming Saturday. You will win a jersey of your choice, NBA, NHL, NFL, whoever, you name it, it's yours. You will be entered into that raffle if you sign up or have signed up during either of the two active promos or the promo that just finished. So that's it, guys. Otherwise, please like, sub. Appreciate each and every one of you. And until the next one, peace.